are calling. Frost on my breath as the night ignites. Ice in my veins, but my fire is burning. I ride the storm under silver lights. Witches brew, the night won't break us. Snow can't hide the path we take. Hear the howl, the storm can shake us, but we stand strong, we will not quake. Frozen skies and the moonlight's whisper. Magic flows through the winter air. Every step leaves a mark in the blizzard. Every spell sparks a brilliant flare. Witches brew, the night won't break us. Snow can't hide the path we take. Hear the howl, the storm can shake us, but we stand strong, we will not quake. Ice and amber, we'll remember. Cold forever, stand as one, we fall as never. Always never. Witches brew, the night won't break us. Snow can't hide the path we take. Hear the howl, the storm can shake us, but we stand strong, we will not quake. Fate on repeat. Stand strong on the snowstorm. When we long and love that, all of them will not. But we stand strong over snowstorm, over snowstorm, over snowstorm.
What are you gonna do? Knock my block off? Behavior can be correct.
Watch a few movies, take a few notes. It was fun.
He just goes a little mad sometimes.
It was fun, Dana. I
Right?
think it's all the time. I can relate.
We
Oh
all
wait,
go a little
don't
mad.
tell anyone.
We all go a little mad sometimes. It's okay.
No?
No, that was like just some of my kind of favorite horror movies getting me into the, get me
I'm
ready
still
for
in the
spring.
Halloween spirit. I still feel like it's October.
Right? We're going to push it. We're going to push it just a little longer. A little
Still
longer.
pumpkin season. It counts.
Right? Have my killer clowns scream.
Oh,
I love
yeah.
that scene. He's like, watch a few movies, take a few notes. I'm like, oh my God, that could be us.
Right?
That
It
could
was
be us.
fun. And you know what? I actually like him a lot as an actor. So yeah,
Right?
probably
I was
like him
this
better
could
than
be
the
us.
boyfriend. I felt bad that he actually got taken out. You piece of shit, Billy.
Well, allegedly, there's rumors in the new Scream.
He's coming back. It's the only reason I'm gonna watch it.
Right? So we'll see. We shall see. But what
Oh,
is
and he was in Five
everybody?
Nights at Freddy's. I didn't realize that, but I watched it here like literally in the last couple days. And I might do review. I didn't think I would like it, but it wasn't a horrible movie as I thought, as I heard people say it was. And I actually might watch the second one.
You liked it?
Yeah.
I
Five
actually
Nights at
didn't
Freddy's
mind
wasn't
it. It
bad.
was actually pretty decent.
I haven't seen it.
I mean, for what it, I mean, it wasn't like, I feel like the second one's going to be more of a horror. The first one is more, it's not quite as like gruesome horror all the way through. It's got more of that, like, I guess PG horror because it's got the kids and stuff, but it's still dark. But it wasn't a bad, like the ending was pretty good. I thought it was pretty decent.
Yes,
for the kind of movie it is, for it to be still like a kids
Exactly.
movie in a way, or not kids, but you know, what is that, tween age or something?
So, but yes, we're going to have some fun tonight, everybody. We are going to rank some horror movie killers. And yes, Scarlet, James, I put Freddie on the list. I added him. He is there. But it's going to be on you guys because you know where I'm going to put him. So that's all I got to say about that. But
So what is the exact ranking criteria here?
I figure we're just going to rank
Just
our
favorites or best or something like that?
who
Okay.
we think are just the best and the worst of it all.
And not the good kind of bad. Right? Because there are the kind of horrors that are so bad, they're good.
Well, it's your personal preference. Who are your favorites? Who do you rank high? Who do you rank low? Like I show you guys got a little snip of who I think is the best. So it's going to be interesting seeing what I think with you guys. And now that we got James, I know me and you, Scarlet, we dabbled in doing stuff like this when we first started doing our channel. So
we went through like what, all the decades to a degree, up until like what, 2010s or something like that.
Right? We got pretty far. So I figured now that we have James with us, it's going to be interesting to see where he puts some of this stuff and if maybe our stuff has changed because there are some newcomers out in going on that we didn't rank in the old lists. So it's going to be interesting. And we'll see how everybody in the chat kind of ranks stuff. But there were so many. When I tell you, there were so many. Like
good ones, right? Like when you really have to. That's why we had to break it down in like decades.
Right. So I did my best. I picked who I thought would be enough to where most of us, meaning the three of us, have probably seen all of the movies. I tried to take that into consideration. So I did my best. I did my best to pick some goodies.
Who's Freddy?
Five Nights at Freddy's, right? He's talking about FNAF.
I don't know what he's talking about.
He's talking about FNAF. He went and watched, he's getting ready for the FNAF 2.
He needs to stay over in his little corner of the world. And
what are they doing over there? Are they hijacking somebody?
They're Grand Theft Autoing it.
I know. Are they hijacking anybody? Or are they doing the deal? Did they go get the suitcase? Ask him about the suitcase.
About the suitcase?
Did he go? Did they go get the suitcase and put it in, and then go back to their hideout?
I have no idea. All I know is that Miguel brags about being a gazillionaire in this game.
Oh, right. Does he have a helicopter?
Yes.
Okay. Does he know how to use the rocket launcher and the helicopter appropriately?
I believe so. He does pretty good.
All right. That's good. I'm just making sure. All right. They're good. Then they have nothing to worry about. So, and that means they know about the suitcase and then some.
The only thing I have noticed is that, Darce'lph can't drive.
That's the funnest part of the games is seeing who can drive the car. Do not let him be in the getaway car, is what you're saying. He's not the driver. Got you.
I would say no. Because all I hear is, Darce'lph, what are you doing?
Man, I'm a hell of a driver. I need to get the game so I can drive them. I'll drive them around. I'm a hell of a driver. Just watch me in Fortnite.
Yes. So that is going to be my husband in the background yelling at his video game. So if you hear him, he is here in spirit playing some Grand Theft Auto on his channel.
Apparently talking about FNAF. I appreciate him.
Yes. Well, it was funny when we were walking the dog before, he was like, you put Freddie on the list. And I was like, listen, I was outnumbered. I was outvoted. It's James and Scarlet. They both like that movie. I'm just little old me. And I was outvoted. So he's up there.
Scary. Look, Freddie is scary. That's why he's one of my favorites. Because there's damn near no way to defeat him. I don't think anyone really ever has. Not really. I mean, he comes back. He's fucking immortal demon.
So, but besides that, how are you guys doing on panel? How's everybody doing in the chat? Hope you guys had a fun week. And I know we're about to get a little bit of a cold blast going up over here in the Northeast. That's supposed to be dipping really far. So I think you guys might even be getting some cold weather.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we might freeze.
Holy moly.
Right? So it's time to bust out those North Faces. And
it's possible. I have to go look at the weather. Down here it changes day by day.
Yeah.
Hour by hour. We'll see about tomorrow if it's gonna freeze or not.
I might have to build a far.
Oh God. Not a fur. A fur?
Jeez.
Make it sound real country. A fur? Oh God. They're gonna clip that forever, Dana.
They sure are.
Look, we got some folks in the chat. We got
Yes, who's
Miss
up in the
Jen,
chat?
the teacher. We got the teacher in the house. She's gonna educate us on horror. I know she
Nice.
knows.
Nice.
We got Mr. Bill Chill hanging out. He's ready. He's dancing and hanging out, ready for some horror. And he has watched the new Scream. Wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Okay.
Oh, the new Scream's out already? Why did I think it was coming out?
I don't know. Look, Dana,
Jeez.
I'm still in October. Like I told you, we're not done with Halloween yet.
Oh my
I don't care what no
goodness.
one says. I'm not ready for Thanksgiving because Christmas is already on the door. Everywhere I go, it's a piece of shit.
Well, Vic put up in the Discord, people already putting up their Christmas lights.
Yes.
I'm like, and
Yes,
then
we went to the insurance company for my dad's truck, and they already have their everything is Christmas.
jeez. Well, I don't know if there's even going to be a Thanksgiving because when I tell you, I can't find a turkey. I've been looking for a turkey for my mom, and Mama
God.
Susie's getting really upset and really nervous because we're like, and we can't find fucking turkey. Stores are friggin' sold out. Like, what happened? I know it's Thanksgiving, but did I miss something? Why
Well,
there's
you
no
know what? I'm
turkeys?
okay without the turkey.
That's what my mom said. You go, fuck it, we'll make a chicken.
Make a steak. Fuck it, make steak. How about
She said,
that?
I'll stuff a chicken if I have to.
Dude, just make some steaks, and I don't know, have some shrimp or something. We have seafood down here, so I mean, it's all good. I just go eat seafood. We'll make a gumbo,
Jeez.
seafood gumbo and steak. Actually, I'm gonna tell my mom about that.
Like, it's not even Thanksgiving yet, and really, we can't. No turkeys.
Oh, is the remake of I Know What You Did Last Summer?
No, all of them are originals. We're going with the
Wait,
first.
no, is he like talking about because he said the script? Clarify there, Bill Chill. Did you? It's now I got to go look up. Is Scream out? Did it come out for Halloween?
I didn't. I'm not too sure.
I don't know.
I think he just got too confused. Is all he meant. I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yeah, Scream 7, 2026. Okay, wrong movie. Okay, confirmed. You watched the remake of I Know What You Did Last Summer. It wasn't that bad. Okay.
I have not.
Yeah,
I have
Scream
not seen
7
the new
comes out
one.
sometime next year. I see. What is that? February? Yeah, February of 2026. Scream 7. There we go.
Awesome.
All right.
Yeah, so it's like, well, everybody I have on, like, think of the Halloween, the Jays. It's their first
movie. Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm kind of not of like a remake. So I know
Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth.
they
7th,
brought in
20th.
another guy to play Freddy Krueger. No, we're
Right.
talking about scary ass fucking Robert Englund Freddy Krueger, who is horrifying, not the new Freddy Krueger, which I didn't think was scary at all, to tell you the truth. I was able to watch that movie. So it's something about Robert Englund that I just friggin' can't stand.
Oh my God, I'm looking at your list, Dana. This is, I already see it a lot that I'm, at least 3 I'm putting on the top.
See, so it's going to be an interesting discussion to see kind of where things go. And the way to make it easier, since there's 3 of us, if there's a tie, the third person will break the tie if we need to come down to it, just in case there's
Right? Any arguing?
right.
What's up, Amy? Welcome, hun.
So I figured, why not start with what I think is one of the most iconics, is our Billy and Stu fucking duo as Ghostface.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that movie, when Scream came out, that changed the game. That changed the game for horror. And so
it's an A for me. It's not my top, but there's something about it where I have gone back and watched at least the first 3 over more than once. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's how I kind of judge it. Like, how often am I going to come back to the movie?
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like it's somewhere around an A for me. What about you guys? What's up, Debbie? We got some folks popping in.
For me, Scream and the original duo is an S tier. It's one of my favorite horror movies. Like, it's just a movie for me that I could constantly go back and rewatch and not get bored.
Right.
And for me, if I can do something like that, like you like even if I'm flicking through the channels and I happen to catch it, it doesn't matter what point the movie, I will let it play out because it's
Even
one of
for
my
this
favorites.
Halloween or season, I watched the first one over again.
So it's an S tier for me.
I'm at A because it's not my top favorite, but I'm at an A myself. And let's see, we got some folks popping in. We got Miss Debbie, welcome. Great Gold. What's you know what you takes one to know one, piece of shit. God damn it, Great Gold. Look, I'm not fully awake yet. It's been a long. What's up, Carl? Knows it was a long night, the long day, hours in sleep. We don't exist anymore. That's you tell them, Miguel, trash. Call us gay wads. We love you,
But
Great Gold.
yes. So what about you, James? Where does the Billy Stu duo of Ghostface, as far as horror movie killers, kind of go for you?
Well, before we just jump into the list head first, with me, I just want to state that I'm a horror fan, and a lot of these may go up on the higher levels, just because
Mm-hmm.
I'm a horror fan and such. So I don't know if that's bias or what you might call it, but anyway, maybe except those clowns or something. No, I'm just kidding, man.
How dare you?
But I would go a solid A.
Okay. What about you guys in the chat? As far as the original Scream, Billy and Stu as Ghostface, as horror movie killers, where do they stand for you? Where would you rank our Scream duo?
We got Bills, this Ghostface slasher A, movie S, and then we got B. Carl is giving it a B. It's not my favorite. Great Gold is at an A. Words are going to be difficult for me today, folks. I apologize ahead of time. More than normal. That's where we are. So we're somewhere between an A and an S with Carl at a B. And me and so we got 1, 2, 3 S or
Yeah.
A's.
I
One,
think the A's are
S,
outranking the S's, which is okay.
then we got a B.
It's still high marks. I'm not mad with it.
Amy's at an A. Well, because there's gonna be this is gonna be difficult to be fair.
Right?
So we
There's
got to
some
be
good. I
really.
picked some
I
good
have to. That's
stuff.
why I said I have to be really fair to the fact that it's like, yes, I do enjoy the movie, but I do know there's gonna be some stuff I enjoy more.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I put it at an A.
Nice. Yep, I'm good. I'm good with that. It's definitely.
Number one horror villain is Nurse Ratched. Mm-hmm.
Oh, my mom actually watched that, and she really really liked that. I did not see that show, but my mom's not a big horror person. Like she tends to shy away from horror. That's
Mm-hmm.
why I was kind of shocked that she actually stuck it out for From, but she was such a Lost fan and such I think that's what also kind of got her hooked to it. But
Mm-hmm.
my mom does not, and even Evil. Those shows surprised me, Scarlet, that my mom actually
Well, your
sat
mom
down.
actually, I think we hooked her was because she liked some of the actors.
Mm-hmm. Yes, all from Lost.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like she stuck it through. But like
What's
you,
up, Maker
James,
Mayhem? Welcome.
what's up?
Watching the
I'm a
new
horror
Frankenstein movie, and the monster certainly deserves a place on the ranking. Must have been one of the first ever. Okay.
I did not watch Frankenstein yet, and
I
I don't
hadn't
know if
seen it
you
yet
guys,
either.
James, did you watch it
Not
yet?
not yet. It's on my list as
See,
far as moving. Like it, I moved it up the list to make sure I watch it soon.
we
Yeah,
got so much on the list, man. I'm telling you, you guys don't understand. The
so I
list is
didn't put
ever
it on because
growing.
none of us have watched it yet. So I wouldn't even know where to put that movie. I tried to stick with movies that we all most likely have seen. I There's a couple of the newer ones that I don't know if all of us have seen them yet, but I did try to give it a nice kind of balance. I wanted to throw in a couple of new ones that we didn't rank in the original times that we did it to give it some meat to the bones. But then next up, we have another icon. They're all pretty much icons at this point in their own right. But we have Michael Myers' Halloween. I personally, I put Michael Myers, unfortunately, at a B. he's not my favorite, but I don't like, he's not the worst. He's definitely, but he's mid-grade for me out of some of the other people we have on this list.
Yeah, he's not my favorite. I mean, it's iconic, but I don't think even growing up, if it played in the background, it played in the background, but I never really paid attention to it. Like, I know the story, I've watched it fully, but as far as like repeats, yeah, I'm a C.
You're a C?
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. What about you,
Probably even
James?
a D, but I'm trying to be fair to the fact that it's iconic.
Yeah.
Scarlet, how dare you
Well, hey, look,
defame
man, I speak my
defame the
truth.
horror genre, blah blah blah.
Look, that's why
Who
he got
is
a
this
C.
bitch we have
Did
on
I not?
panel?
Did I not just say? Look, I gave him a C. You want keep it up? I'm gonna put his ass on a D.
I'm just messing with you.
You know what? He can suck these
You
nuts.
know,
For all I care.
sometimes I find it hard to take away how I feel about them being iconic and how they, even though they're not the greatest villain or bad guy or whatever horror dude, it sure did inspire the future after that first one, whether it be Halloween or Friday
Mhm.
13th, or the first Freddy, the first ones
Mhm.
especially, right? And so I'm trying to put that in one on the shelf and just go by favorites, right? And it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard because again, they're so iconic.
She asked us to speak our truths on how we feel about the movies personally, and I just like I said, I gave him a
Yeah,
C
yeah,
because he's iconic,
yeah. I would put him at a B. I'd put him at a B.
and we
Right?
got
Like he's not like, to me, and it's still like iconic. I put that scene in that little intro clip that I did because it's just a
Mhm.
very memorable scene when he's kind of coming out of the darkness. But overall, like he's mid-grade for me.
Right.
And we got some B's. We got Bill Chill at a B. See, Michael Myers is my favorite. Dressed as him a bunch. Love him. Nice. Great God, I get bored with Michael Myers. Carl, you got an S. Are you saying for that one yet? Of is S. OF is S. Okay. Yeah, so B, shit, man. I'm in the minority. Look, man, put it on an S. You guys, hey, look, don't listen to me. I'm a rigger. I'm a piece of shit. Just ask anybody. I don't listen to me. See, great goals out of C. Carl, are you coming on panel? You have the link, you piece of shit. Why do I even send out the super secret link, Dana?
I don't know, but I'm thinking he's Michael Myers is, because there's definitely for me people beneath him on this list, and there's definitely people like horror icons above him. So
Oh
I
yes,
think
Debbie posted. She got to post her horror meme that she made in the Discord. Nice.
yes, please. I loved her Halloween video. Did you see the Halloween video she did with her artwork? So freaking cool.
Amy's at a B. You're still waking up, Carl. I'm not here either. Damn it, you're not getting 25%.
Up, you're down. Your percentage is shrinking. That's not good.
Let's
Not good.
see. Yes.
But yeah,
Halloween
okay.
franchise is a B. Yeah. So you guys are at a B. There you go. See, I'm outnumbered this time, and it's all good.
Right? But then next in the list is another icon, but I separated them because I put his mom, Mrs. Voorhees, as her own kind of entity since she was the killer in the first movie. And then I put Jason for what he progressed into and becoming the killer. So I kind of didn't want to group them together. And so I kept them separate. So we'll start. You want to start with Jason or Mrs. Voorhees?
Either or, whichever.
I guess we'll start with Jason since he's right there in the order. Where would you guys put Jason?
I put him at a B, and that's only because I like him. For me personally, I like him more than Michael Myers. And since I would put Michael Myers at a C, then I put Jason at a B.
Okay, fair enough. What about you, James?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll probably go with a B for Jason.
Is there what? Why are you putting him at a B?
Again, it's the iconic thing and such, but I think somebody might have even said something about it in the comments about villains that don't talk.
Yeah, it was a hang on. I think it was it Maker?
Um, but that's probably the thing with Michael and Jason would be that they don't talk. Is the reasons they're at a B. One of the main reasons.
Interesting.
But they're still
Nope.
scary. They still got their thing. They can't die or whatever. But
Yes. And I'm
if Freddy couldn't talk, he wouldn't be Freddy. You know what I'm saying?
oh Jesus. And I see him like my eyes just focusing on him every time I look down at the little friggin' icons. But yeah, no, I agree with you guys. For me, he's another B because, like I said, there's just other movies and characters on this list that horrified me a little more.
There
And
it was. Great Gold said it. My bad. I found it. Great Gold. I'm sorry. I found your comment.
so I'm at a B too. Wow, we found our first I'm gonna say this right, unanimous. There we go. I'm a New Yorker. I could talk.
You know what, Carl? I'm not a piece of shit. I like what I like. It is what it is. I don't. I'd go by what I do. You do you, man. I tell you what to do, you piece. Sorry.
Now, I will say, had this tier list been like 10 years ago, and a bunch of these guys wouldn't even have been on that list at that point, they probably would have been either an A or an S tier for their time. It's just now, in comparison with some of the other characters and killers on the list, like he got bumped down a little bit. Sorry there, Jason. Now, what about her mom? His mom, Mrs. Voorhees. She was the original killer. She was the one who butchered all the camp counselors and everything. And in that very first movie, is how iconic is her character as. And it's obscure. A lot of people don't realize that she was the original character. They forget about that. Where would you guys
Welcome,
place her?
Carl. I'm somewhere between an A and a B, just because I probably don't constantly watch it. But
Mhm.
I mean, it was still pretty wild and fucked up.
Right. What about you, James? Where would Mrs. Voorhees goes?
If this is a more leaning toward just a personal, how do I like
Mhm.
her or whatever, I would probably put her at a C. I mean, it just, yes, she was there, but then she wasn't, and Jason is really the face of the movie kind of thing, and to me, she was a villain or whatever, but she's not
The villain.
But
the
she
villain.
controls Jason, though.
Yeah, but
Now, without her,
until
Jason would not be.
who was it that said it?
She's
Great Gold
powerfully.
or
Yeah,
somebody said
when you
to be
get her in the
ahead.
game and you get the sweatshirt, it's on. Kick the shit out of Jason. You didn't play the game. She was iconic.
Oh, I ain't played the game.
She was iconic. I'm between a B and a C. Like, I think she could stand alone with Jason because, she's the one who kind of started that whole franchise of movies. Without her, maybe there would have been a Jason, but she kind of launched it into what it became. So you got to give her a little bit of credit for that. So I think she's another one that I'd be okay with putting in the B tier. What about you guys in the chat? Where do you guys put Mrs. Voorhees as a horror movie killer?
We got Bill Chill with a C. And we got Bill Chill with a C. Where are you at, Carl?
I would say a C. I was never a fan of her in general. Like the first movie I remember watching as a kid, the scariest part was like seeing like her head. But other than that, like but I like more of like the silent killer anyway. That's why like I prefer Michael Myers over all of them. But that's just me. Like I like the little head moves of the mask and things of like that. But there wouldn't be a Jason without her. But I think she's a C as a standalone.
Okay. Oh, Great Gold says D.
Man, Freddie used her to fuck with him. She is super. She's overpowers him. I'm sorry. I'm trying to state my claim, like
But that's
using
just
other
in,
movies and shit. Like, but she's
that's just
iconic in
in
the sense that
Jason's
they bring
mind,
her back.
though.
Even in Scream, that was the question that fucked the girl up, right? Who was the original killer? Kind of deal. He was like, oh, it's this. And he's like, nope, it was the mom.
Right?
Give it a B, damn it. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, though that's where I was gonna put it. You know, I think she's just as iconic as Jason, but she's still like forgettable. Like that to that sense. Like if you could forget about her, then she can't be better than her son.
Yeah, you got a lot of like the newer fans of Jason don't even know about her really if they just watch like the newer Jasons. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So Jason in all is more
But
iconic.
okay, for Scarlet, since it is her birthday
No, give it
coming
a
up.
C or a D. No, I don't do that. No, put it at a C or a D. You guys have it at like a C, I think, and a D.
See, you
Don't do
sure?
that for me. No, don't do that shit for me. No, don't you dare white
I'll
knight
pull
for
rank.
me.
I'll pull rank, damn
No,
it.
no, it's good. I'm good with it. No,
Okay.
I know she's not really the most, memorable. I just the fact that she gets brought up in a lot of horrors in relation to him.
Mm-hmm.
It's like how that's to me she's not forgettable because, like I said,
Gotcha.
Freddy versus Jason, she was highly used. The game is one of the big things that she's highly used in as far as a way to defeat him.
But that's not the original movies, and that's where
I know, but she's iconic in the sense that even in Scream, that she was the reference.
If she was a standalone movie, that would be a different thing. But being something that's Jason, and that's just Jason.
I know, but no, he is. I actually do like him better, but I feel like she's the mom, man. You can't forget about the mom. She did all this hard work to create the monster that you love.
Right? She fought hard.
Everybody always forgets about the mom. Piece of this shit.
She fought hard.
And
Okay, but
grateful, thank you. It's Thursday. I don't know what we're doing, but I'm sure Dana's got all. I'll forget about it. So yeah,
yes.
Dana's got something planned. I'm sure.
Yes, we'll be doing something. But okay, let's rip the Band-Aid off. Here we go. This conversation is going to be more you guys because you know where I'm going to put him. Freddy Krueger. Our Nightmare on Elm Street himself. I'm
You already know
sorry.
where I'm gonna put him on an S.
I'm a D. I hate this motherfucker.
I mean, if you're talking about the original movie, I would put him as an A. But any of them other than that, I would say it's C because to me he's more of a joke than a horror.
I always loved. I always loved the whole. Pretty much all of them for the most part. I like.
Well, I
So
like them, but to me they're not like I like the makeup and stuff that they did and all the effects.
I always like one-liners.
The story wasn't scary to me.
What do you mean the story's not scary? You
Just
can't
take a
even.
bunch of meth, you'll be fine.
No, because then those kids didn't work out for them either. They were all hospitalized and shit, all fucked up. No.
I'm just saying, I find him more comical than scary, but that's just me.
What about you, James? Where do you place our Mr. Man with Claws?
Well, there's a few in there that could probably be on the same list as Freddy and Jason as far as just the ones people usually think of, the iconic ones and things like that. But at the same time, I lived through Freddy because I'm old. And to me, Freddy was I guess, was just more. So to me, I could even go as high as S, but at least an A. And I liked it. The aspect, the dream aspect, that kind of thing. And I guess it was just, growing up with the first couple or maybe three, and I don't usually go too deep into the series. If you get 4, 5, 6, 7, F that. I probably, I don't know if I'm going to watch
like the new Nightmare one where, it's like the movie is now taking on life of its own and shit, and it was getting her kid and stuff.
That was a horrible movie.
I don't care. I liked it. You're a piece
What was it? What are you talking about, Scarlet?
Wes Craven's New Nightmare.
Good. Keep talking about Freddy Krueger. I just have to let my dog outside.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Carl's a piece of shit. I don't listen to him half the time.
Like I said, the first one was the only one that I consider a horror. The other ones were like a dark comedy to me.
Pretty horrific, but I mean, to each their own.
But you guys do put Ghostface above Michael Myers, so what do I know? That's
It is
class.
what it is, Carl. It is what it is.
Yeah,
I like that. I'm at an S. We got S's, A's. We got Carl at a D.
it's hard to, like I say, it's hard
I
for me to
say
take the
B on
iconic out.
Freddy. I mean, you talk about the New Nightmare. That's like talking about Jason Goes to Hell. I mean, come on, man.
I thought it was pretty cool. Where like the movie's
Where
basically
he's
Yeah.
saying
that was
it's
cool.
not even. It's not even Freddy. It's like it's the demon
I think,
itself. It's
I
like an
think
entity upon itself. Now.
one
It's creepy
aspect of
shit.
it to me is it
Getting out
showed
of
him
it.
making his claws. Like,
Yeah, that was cool.
Jason didn't make his machete or Michael didn't make his knife, but Freddy making his claws and stuff, to me, that was really cool.
Well, just the whole aspect of what Freddy is to me is super creepy. Like, all right, for instance, all right, so Jason, to me, his story is sad because of the way they treated him and what happened to him, so he became a monster.
Yeah, it was basically like that's what the bullies get.
And that's why, to me, he's not scary. Because to me, he's still like a child. There's plenty of instances where Jason can get put back into a state. Freddy versus Jason. To me, Freddy always won because Jason's still a child. He was created into a monster, but in his core, he's still a child, and he was terrified of water.
But here's the
But
thing with
Freddy,
Freddy,
you can
though.
never get rid of. You really can never get like you
You
can't defeat
forget.
Freddy. Even when you think you defeat Freddy,
You forget
he
Freddy. He
always.
doesn't exist.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
I said you forget Freddy. He doesn't exist. That's how.
But he does.
But he's gone. That's why he needed Jason and Freddy.
Even the story of Freddy is horrific when they talk about like
Sorry
how
about
his
that.
mom was a nun and she was raped by like all those prisoners and it's like crazy people or whatever, and he was
Yeah.
supposedly the product of that to then turn into what he was as like the janitor type figure out of school, like doing the things that he did to the children, preying upon them. Only then for the system to let him go, for the town to then burn him, to have justice for what they because the system
Well,
didn't,
he
and then for him to
he
then
represented
come back and forever haunt the town to the point to where the town could no longer have children there. The town became like when they showed how the town was years later, where even the adults are like out of their fucking minds. That is creepy. Because even in Jason, the people on the outskirts of Camp Crystal Lake, they tell people like they're still good as long as you don't mess with him, he doesn't mess with you. So he's for the most part bound within that sphere, but Freddy is not. He can actually escape very much more easily than Jason can. And I know they do Jason a little bit later on, but really he's supposed to be bound to Crystal Lake. Freddy, although you think he's bound to Elm Street, he's bound to the people who know his name. Like a demon. You invoke him, that is where his power comes. Knowing him is where the power comes. That is scary. He can be invoked anywhere, in your nightmares, and even bring it out into the real world. That is scary.
Well, yeah. But he's still kind of a jokey guy, like to me.
Well, yeah, he's a smug motherfucker because he's a piece of shit.
That's just like I just don't find him scary. I don't know.
His whole story to me is scary.
The
Everything
story
like,
is,
and
but
then
like
how they
as
portray
a
it through the
character,
movies. Even what was it? Was it the first one with Johnny Depp? The way he came through and like you see, like I got in trouble for showing that scene. It was so horrific.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's why
I
consider it the
personally
first
find
one.
him horrifying. I just don't. I don't like him. So he's a dear dear. I could talk. See, words are not just hard for you, Scarlet. Words are hard for everybody. He's a D list. What is our chat saying?
Let's see. Let me go back up. I think we got in the first Nightmare on Elm Street. He was a little scarier, being that he can come into your dreams. I put him as an A. Says Miss Amy. Yep, he's a trickster demon. We have invoked the hell out of him. You guys are writing it down in the chat too. We've already said it more than 3 times.
Right? Fuck.
Grab your crucifix. 1, 2, Freddy.
No, don't do it.
See, you
No,
can't take me
I'm
anywhere,
drawing.
Dana.
Nope, I'm drawing the line. Nope, nope. I will not have that. Listen, you got him up here. That's as much as you're gonna get
Yeah,
from
we're
me.
the Dream Warriors. Don't want to dream no more. We're the Dream Warriors, and maybe tonight you'll be gone. Shit, with Debbie. I was reading the chat, Dana. The chat is king.
So I will let you guys tell me, where are we placing Mr. Freddy Krueger?
I didn't do it.
This is people. You people are evil. You guys are evil. I thought you guys liked me a little bit. This is not right. It's not copacetic.
I didn't do it.
I don't appreciate it.
I blame Carl.
I don't
I did
appreciate
not.
How dare you people take someone's fear and
See, I didn't.
use
The
it to
chat's singing a
torment
song,
them.
Dana. It's a song.
Dana, I would never ever. I can't believe
Nothing.
Scarlet would do such a thing.
Right?
And Amy
Right?
and Bill, shame on y'all.
Right?
See, no, but it's a warning, so you know how to defend against, right? Like the melody in From, like the nightmare that they're in, Dana. Perhaps a certain demon with claws, a yellow man, plaguing your nightmares. Dun dun dun. What is the melody?
It's just not fair.
They have something similar, right? 1, 2, monsters coming for you.
No, they don't. It doesn't even
3,
sound like
4,
that.
Better
Like,
lock your doors.
you're
5,
evil.
6, grab your. What
Damn
do
it,
we
you're
have in
lucky
From,
you have
Dana?
power.
What do we have?
I can't
Grab your
even boot you.
talisman. 7, 8, better hang it up straight.
Evil.
9, 10, never sleep again.
Right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Sounds like From a little bit there.
Does it now?
Crossover, maybe? I don't
Yep.
know.
Evil. Right? You see what you see?
Is the man in yellow also taking children? Does he have claws?
You're supposed to be my best friend. That's
Oh,
cool.
my Fromely, think about that.
Cool.
Little Nightmare on Elm Street meets From there a little bit. Maybe a man in yellow with claws that takes children.
So where are you placing Mr. Freddy?
And what's her name's a dream warrior if she like story walker.
Ha 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 ha. The pieces are coming together, Jade. I'm gonna call you Jade now. We're working together. Jim's dead. We don't have to worry about him. I'll be Tabitha. No, I'm just kidding. Never.
So where?
I don't know. There's a bunch of different thoughts on Freddy.
It's your call.
Whose call?
Everybody else but me, because if it's my call, I'm putting him in the D tier.
I'm putting him at an S. I've been at an S. So we got S's and A's in the chat. Cam, what's up, Cam? Welcome. They have it at an S. A plus or S minus, says Bill. I'm about an S. So you do what you do, Dana. I stand firm, and I think I have laid down the foundation. I don't listen to Carl ever.
No.
Here, look. You know what, Carl? You deserve to be over here. I'll be over here.
I guess I'm still at an A.
Carl's at an A too, I believe.
No, I'm at a B.
Oh, you're at a B.
He was at a D, actually. Carl was like, get this piece of shit out of here.
Really?
No,
You were
I
on my
only based
side?
it on the
Awesome.
first one. Man, that's the only reason I rank him that high.
So I don't know. We got some S's. We got some high rankings.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be okay to A him. I saw more A's. Good. It's looking good so far. We're getting there. Next, we have The Strangers. I don't know if you guys who have watched The Strangers, it's pretty creepy. And just the fact that they're like, why are you doing this? And the dude's just like, because you were home. Fucking horrifying. Like, no more, like, just because you're home, that's scary. That's fucking scary. I would put the strangers in either an A or a B, just for that simple, like no purpose, no real motive, just because.
Well, you stab them, right? You can shoot them.
Yeah, they're regular people.
I see.
Yeah, I agree. See,
What about you, James? Where do you place the strangers?
I would say C.
See, I'm okay with that. It's just that one line in the movie that just always creeped me out. Like if anything made me lock my fucking doors at night, even though you should wherever you are because people are crazy and you should just do it. It was that line, like, just because you were home. That is that's fucking scary. Like, just because you just happen to be the one home. I don't know. Maybe I'm pushing for it, but I'd still be okay with a C.
Oh, we got some B's, we got some C's, we got some D's. They're just privileged people, says Miss Debbie. Agreed. Thinking they can just come in people's houses. You know what? They meet the wrong one, they gonna find the business end of a shot. You know what? We'll just leave it home.
Right? But if you're in a state like mine,
That's why it's probably scary if you see that. It's just all about perspective.
yeah, Castle Law.
like
Indeed.
we do not. It's, believe me, it's fucking horrible. They do not want you defending yourself here in New York.
Yeah, because someone like that walks into your house. Look, self defense is usually king around here. I don't know. What do you think, James?
I was told by a police officer that someone can walk into your home and scream at you, berate you, do all that sort of stuff. The only way you could defend yourself is if you felt your life was in imminent danger.
Well, a creepy dude like this coming in there, and with knives and stuff, talking about they came up and no, I do feel like I'm in immediate danger.
They would have to basically attack you first.
No, you said I felt like I was in immediate danger.
Right,
I
Miguel?
feel like I'm in immediate danger if a motherfucker like this come up in my
My
house.
husband's shaking his head.
Yeah, the
Well,
way they do law is that unless you feel like you're going to die, then you can't put any more against them than they do you. But there is always castle law, like we have that here.
right.
Just that always creeped me the fuck out. Yeah.
No, I was
Now,
always under the understanding you're allowed to defend your property.
No, you can't defend your property at all. Really, that's the thing. With self defense, if it's your property, they can just take it if they ain't trying to kill you. That's how they try to word that.
it's some fucked up
Okay,
shit.
so somebody tries to grab my stuff and I go to grab it, and we're tussling. Next thing I know, he'll say he accidentally hit me because we're tussling over my shit. Next thing you know, then what?
If they put, it depends on what force they had. Now, if
Hey,
they put a weapon on you and try to use that weapon and you fear for your life, then that's a different story. But if it's just like that, you just gotta let them do what they do, or you'll get in trouble. That's how
Hmm. I don't
it
know, man. I've seen
sucks.
some cases.
It
I'm gonna have to
it
investigate
basically
that further.
comes down in most states that no matter um, if the person's caught and steals it, you go to court. If you or him are injured in the process, you go to court. If you or him dies, you go to court. I mean, they still work it out in court. The judge may say, "You were defending yourself. I see that. See you later," kind of thing.
Or
But
it
may
depends on
not,
the force that's made.
may not.
Like if a person is putting
Bullshit.
extreme force on you, you can put that much force back. But if they're just taking your stuff, you just get your stuff taken and you settle it in court.
But I live out in the country, so it's pretty much. I have a sign that says there's uh, two things right now: a camera and a gun pointed at you. So
There you go.
I know
Yeah.
you're there, and you'll fucking die if you try anything. Pretty much. And that in the country, it's kind of a known thing. But like up in Nashville, it's just different rules and stuff. But I'm just the kind of person I'd probably shoot first and ask questions later.
Yeah, it's a mess up here in New York. That's why I think they were just overly scary to me, because it's just like something that the other things like they have a lot more fantasy to them than anything else. Like yes, Scream was based off of a real life murder, but just twisted a whole bunch. But it's like the strangers are just something so real, and that makes them so scary to me. Like that could happen to anybody, anybody. And that's terrifying. So I'd be a B with them. They scare me. But everybody's pretty much saying, "See, she's Scarlet herself." What are you
I'm
writing?
at a C. That's where I put it. Some folks, let's see, let me go back up. I think we had some C's, some D's, some B's. So it is up to you guys. We went off on a tangent about some other stuff, but as we do.
Yes.
I'd
So
say C.
you guys, what about you, Scarlet? You said C.
Right. Did they have knives on them? Did they threaten them at all?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So there you go. Okay. So all this other conversation, they threatened them. Their life was in immediate danger.
Yep. So
Oh,
you could.
definitely. They definitely
Oh,
got
okay.
to
Well,
the
then, yeah.
point to
Then
where it was
what are we arguing about? Yeah, they're C, and they get
just that
what they
it's just
get.
scary. It's
I'm
just
just gonna, take your taser
okay.
out or something, Dana. Make a taser. Just
We're
grab a
not even
lamp.
allowed to have those.
You know what you do, Dana? Throw water on them and grab a lamp and take the wire and zap them or something. I don't know.
There you
MacGyver that
go.
shit.
There you
Don't
go.
follow my lead. Don't do that, folks. You might actually electrocute yourself.
Right.
We need a disclaimer for me, Dana.
Now the right we do. We do it for everything. But next we have a newer like horror movie killer on the scene. He's relatively new, Art the Clown, compared to some of our other one. He's definitely an A for me because it's the first horror movie that like really made my stomach turn at like watching it, and I was like, I can't believe they actually put this to screen. Like it was worse than I thought, even Hostel, but it was good. I enjoyed it. So I'm an A
Well,
for
he
Mr.
definitely
Art
is
the
creepy
Clown.
looking. That I give you that. I mean, for clowns, and I don't usually get creeped out by clowns or anything, but as far as clowns go, he's up there.
It's his brutality. Like
Yeah,
it's
I would
definitely
say
his
A as well.
brutality.
Plus, they have some other stuff going where you don't quite know what he is.
Right.
Yes, we definitely are now in the supernatural realm with him. But what about you, James? Have you seen The Terrifier?
I have not watched those movies.
Have you heard of them?
I have. So, I respect Carl's decision. He says it's good. So, and you guys say it good. Dana says it's good. Um, and I also have my niece's husband asked me about it one time and couldn't believe I hadn't watched it yet because he thought it was one of the greatest things ever. So, I mean, you've got that. So it must be pretty good. I just haven't watched it yet.
What about you guys, chat? I don't know. I know it's considered like that, like torture kind of horror porn type of stuff, but I don't know. It was just something about him that just made him
Well, if
ultra
you've ever
creepy.
watched the original short of that, it's not quite the same as
Yes,
the movie.
it's not. You are right. Where he originally came from was
Yeah,
not as brutal, and it was played by a different actor too.
yeah, but it
And then
was
we
still
got a B
good.
plus. But yeah, or Amy couldn't finish it. I think she said.
Yeah, it's a hard like it really made my stomach like, but I couldn't not watch. Like I was
Oh,
like I had to see like how I was like what the oh my
great,
gosh.
great goal says Pennywise would beat his ass.
I don't know. He's just an alien. Art is something else. We don't really know what art
Right.
is.
And yes, I know you guys are pointing out that I left some people off the list. I didn't want to like overpack it. So like yeah, I left off Pennywise, I left off Pinhead. I might not have thought of them even when I was getting this list together. So if there's anybody else that's not on this list that you guys want to for us to rank, put it in the Discord.
Yeah, we
And
can do another one.
yeah, we could always do like a part
Part
2 to
two.
this
Yeah. Hell yeah.
because there's
Well, the
definitely
original
more.
Hellraiser is an S tier. That was one of my favorites ever. Like that, it's just there was nothing like
So
it back then.
but I'm not shocked that a lot of people haven't seen this movie. It's a hard watch, but it's good. Like
Yeah,
I thought it
even
was
for
really
the
good.
grossness in it, it's still good.
Yes, because you're like you're watching it, you're just like, oh my, like you
Yeah,
want to cover your face, but like you have like you're like looking at it, but you don't want to look at it.
it isn't like Hostel where it's just like gore to be gore for no reason, pretty much.
No, he's just a sick, twisted fucking
Yeah,
clown. So yeah, I think we're gonna put Mr. Art the Clown up in the A list. Now, the next one, it has been, subject to many arguments on the Fever channel because we have our Mr. Benda 42 who absolutely fucking loves Chucky and will defend Chucky to the day he dies. So for him, I would put Chucky into an S tier just because
Well,
he would brutalize me if I did not stick up for him and Chucky.
well, Chucky's kind of weird for me because when I was a kid, Chucky was scary because you're short, but once you get to a certain height and you kick the little motherfucker and grab him up, he's not as scary anymore.
yeah, he's just a doll. I've never like Chucky to me is
Like I said,
just
I was a kid. I had a lot of dolls, so dolls scared me when I was really young. But somewhere around like middle school, high school, or so, I was kind of like it wasn't as scary anymore.
and and
So
in the one he was literally put in a baby thing, like yeah. So I mean, if you can put him
he
in a
never really could figure it out.
I'm sorry, I have to
I'm sorry.
I have to
If you
take
want to talk
Benda's side
about
on
a
this one.
comical killer, like Freddy to me was scary, and I get where Carl's coming from with like the comedy aspect, but Chucky even more so. I feel like was just kind of a
Yeah.
laughing stock at like the first one. Okay, it was something maybe, but then after that, it just got into nothing but
Well, and he could never.
comedy.
The dude that was trying to do the spell like did it wrong and ended up in a doll. So I mean, it was all a joke from the beginning.
So I'm mixed. I'm somewhere between like a B and a C. Like I want to give it an A just because yes, it's been around for so long, but again, he's when you really like look at him in the grand scheme of what we have up here, he's not that scary. And to me, that's where I get like what makes a good horror movie for me is how scary is it? How much does it make me want to go back to watch it? And I don't really go
Mhm.
back to watch Chucky in the same way that I would a lot of the other ones that I like
Now
more.
that one where they had like the cult of Chucky or whatever was kind
That
of
was
scary
okay.
because you would have a lot of them.
Right. But
But
then like they did that and then they expanded on that with the series, the
yeah,
TV
but like
series.
well, the series was. I would
I
be
know we're
in
not
C and
judging
D.
that. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I would be like C and D, which with Chucky just because he's a doll and I can just like throw him in the dryer or something.
Right, just putting yeah, he's fine. Lock him up.
What about you, James? Where's Chucky in your ranking?
I can agree with a lot of what you guys said as far as it's kind of more on the silly side than but like I think Scarlet maybe said the first one maybe, but yes, of course the rest. I mean, I like it for what it is, but I would definitely go down to a C, uh, you know, for me.
Yeah, I always put him like with like Puppet Master or something like that. You know what I mean? It's like okay,
Great
and
Gold,
Puppet
he was
Master.
not a voodoo
Yeah,
master. He could never truly get out of his fucking body. All he could do was go from doll to doll. He was a piece of shit. And then he got all fucked up with the other girl and they got all like intertwined and he never really mastered it, I don't
yeah,
feel.
he couldn't figure out how to do the spell right.
Yeah, I would not call him a master. Now he was a doll, I give you that. And
Yeah,
he did know voodoo.
yeah.
Master, for me
You're
that's a
definitely
six.
playing off the scary doll aspect or whatever haunted, possessed doll. But to me, there's a movie called Fallen with Denzel Washington. That's a demon swapping movie if you
Mhm.
want to see something a little more
I
gritty.
watched
You
another one
know?
called Dolly Dearest around the
Yeah,
same time, and it's a similar thing where a factory was built and it was demonic, and all the dolls were getting possessed and shit, and they were like the porcelain dolls that little girls have. That scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, I remember that one actually. That one was pretty good.
But I
far
mean,
more better than Chucky did.
you know, I did the haunted house thing. A lot of haunted houses, even across the nation, they have a doll room, haunted doll room or something sometimes, and it's not even Chucky, you know. So
Mhm.
it's just that aspect. People
Yeah.
are creeped out, you know, it's like a clown or anything else. It's like they're just
Like
creeped out
Annabelle.
about the doll thing. Yeah.
Annabelle
Yeah,
was
that's why they
Annabelle's
changed
fucking
the look of
horrifying.
But
Annabelle,
she's
though.
more scary than Chucky to me. Annabelle
She
is
sure fucking is because she's sitting out in Long Island. So fucking Annabelle is horrifying because she's like close to me and I don't want her there. And she
And
needs to
you
go
know she gets
away.
lost from time to time too.
That's
she might
fucking
pop up
bullshit.
in somebody's like one of the little rocking chairs, you know.
That's some bullshit.
She's just gonna
And
pop
it's
up
still
rocking.
suspect as all hell. And James, even you have to say it's a hell of a coincidence that the gentleman who busted that bitch out of her case and decided it would be cute to take it along for a little ride along and bring it to some stuff and show it off. Dude drops dead of a fucking coronary. Like it's okay. It's I don't know. Even you, James, have to say it's a big coinky dink.
Dana, it was just written that way.
Damn it.
Yeah, them
Damn
people
it.
that run that all that are a bit questionable.
Right? But what are the fucking odds? What the dude bust and everybody told him, don't touch that fucking doll. Leave that doll alone. Don't be playing with it. And dude fucking and it's not the first person who has had Annabelle in
Yeah,
their
that one dude,
possession.
there was a dude that like ran his motorcycle off of a cliff or something because of her as
It
well.
was the priest who was transporting him, and it wasn't a motorcycle, it was his car. His brakes failed.
Yeah, I knew it was
And
something like that.
he fucking got into a massive car accident and died. And guess what survived? Annabelle.
I just have to address one thing real quick, Dana.
Sure.
Like in Great Gold, you are absolutely right. Blame me,
Mega.
because yeah, it's all my fault.
Are you the
Find me
rigger,
in the corner.
Scarlet?
I'm the rigger. I am. I'm the one that has hijacked the stream. Poor Dana. They just didn't know what the hell happened. But no, you know what? It is what it is, Great Gold. You usually love my rants. Damn it. And we never claim to be professional, but we do appreciate your time.
I'm just channeling my inner Benda because I would never hear the last of it if I did not say Chucky was S tier. So, but I can't even argue for Chucky the way he could argue for Chucky. So I'm sorry, Benda, if I'm not putting my whole energy into it. But
I know
yeah,
you are Great Gold. I'm just fucking back with you, man. You're good. But I am probably the bad
Chucky,
influence. I
C
already
for
told Dana.
Chucky, C for. I don't think he's a D tier, like D tier. Hell, I wasn't sure if any of these guys were D tier, but that's. I'm good with Chucky on the C tier. Okay, so next we have our Mr. Chainsaw Massacre dude. I forget his name.
Leatherface?
Yes, Leatherface. Another one of those icons and partially based on a true story.
Right. And he's a little complex though because like I think it's not just him, his whole family. It's
Mm-hmm.
like you're not just fighting one person. And they're all like and he's fucking ridiculously whacked out of his mind.
Well, if
With
you
a
count
chainsaw.
the original one, I would say that's an S tier just because it changed the game and the whole horror
Right.
period.
It was pretty
Now some
horrific.
of the other ones, but the
It kind of
original
reminds me a
one,
little of like House, like when they did House of a Thousand Corpses later. It's like it gave me the same. Like that's where I
well,
feel like
that's what
they
he
get
was
the
trying
vibes
to do.
from.
Rob
Like
Zombie
when
was
they
the
did that, like it came from kind of like Leatherface,
yeah, that's exactly where it came from.
and that was scary too. So like, yeah, I put it up there at least around an A, even though I'm not like it's not one I watch over and over again, but there is something about it.
Well, my S tier is just because it changed the game when that came
Yeah.
out. There was nothing like that, and the story stuck on for years and years because it was supposed to be the true story and all that stuff. There's still people out there who think that they went to West Virginia and that story and all that kind of stuff, and the
What
chili and all that fun stuff that goes along with it.
yeah, what about you, James? Where do you rank our Mr. Leatherface?
I'm gonna probably hit on the A tier. I could kind of, for different reasons, maybe go to a B, but for the same reasons, like Carl's saying, definitely should probably be on an A at least. You know, I like it, Leatherface, so A.
What about you guys in the chat? Where's our chat ranking Mr. Leatherface?
We got a B for Mr. Great Gold. And we got an A for Mr. Bill Chill. Miss Debbie's got it at an A. And I'm around an A just because of the
Yeah, me too. Me too.
It's something. He is something. The whole family's fucked up. Like even more than the other ones you were showing us. The I forgot what it's called. That's why I was breaking it so low. The what was it? The one on C that I can't remember. The piece of shits that broke into the house.
Strangers?
Yeah, the strangers. Yeah, they don't even have a name. They're strangers. Nobody can remember who the fuck they are.
Yep, they're just the strangers. No, that's good. I'm down with an A tier. And then next we have the villain or the killer from I Know What You Did Last Summer. I don't know where he stands for you guys, but he wasn't one of my favorite franchises. I'm definitely a C tier for our little hook dude.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't watch. I guess there was a remake or whatever.
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
But I'm around a C too. C to even a D, just because. I
would say C or a D. Him as a character is good, but that movie.
The movie sucked. Yeah, the movie was.
His character was good though.
What about you, James?
I was kind of with you. I think you said it, Dana, about maybe none of these are a D, but he could be for sure for me. But I could put him as a C. But yeah, I didn't like that movie either. That was just, I don't know, something about it I didn't care for. It didn't, it just didn't.
I'd be good with a D too, because it just isn't one of those movies that I'm like, even when it came out and we saw it, it just didn't. There was no wow factor to it.
Yeah, it was just like
even the twist at the end with, if you can even really call it a kind of twist, but it just, and her whole, what are you waiting for? Yeah, okay.
That wasn't that. Yeah, I'm good with a D.
Yeah.
What's up, Chris?
I think we got one. I think we got one.
We found one.
Yes, hey, Chris. The fisherman, thank you. I knew he had a name. See, that's how even fucking
I just know the guy with the
we were all just like, yeah,
the hook man. I don't know.
Right. So yes, I'm good with a D. Now the next one.
Oh, there he is. There's Chris now on panel. Welcome.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, guys? What's going on, everybody? Hello, chat. Sorry, I'm just getting in. I kind of missed it. It looks like you're a little top loaded here with your tier list.
Well, nobody's made the S tier yet. It's like one of us would say S tier.
I have at least one S tier.
So do I. I have Scream. I definitely would have put that in the S tier. Carl's got Chainsaw Massacre. James hasn't S tiered anything yet.
I S tiered Freddy.
I mean, just out of respect, I would put Jason Voorhees and the one who will not be mentioned, who lives on a certain street.
Freddy's definitely S. But I don't know about
you're allowed to speak tonight. I have ripped off the Band-Aid. For tonight's sake of streaming, we are allowed to talk about him in a normal context.
Okay.
Yeah. We're good. But
Freddy was always
regular rules go back into play once the stream is done.
Well, I think mainly the main difference between Jason and Freddy, like Jason was like the physical killer, like that, like you could put him in the same class with like Mike Myers or the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Like they were physical killers, right? Exactly. But Freddy was a little different. Like Freddy kind of went mental with you. You know what I mean? He played with your brain, your dreams, and all that. And so I think that kind of sets him apart from a lot of other killers, because you really don't see that. I mean, you'll see that with like what was the movie Insidious? Like they got the what did they call it? Like that movie?
The Further.
Yeah, The Further,
But that's
or
more ghost plane kind of thing. That's
and
more
like Conjuring,
scary.
like
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
He's
spiritual.
like a demon you invoke.
But Freddy, man, like he could get in your mind. Like, and the cool thing about the Freddy movies was like you never knew if they were dreaming or not a lot of the
Hmm.
time. So
Oh,
like, you know what I mean? Like they would play out scenes where it was like things would happen, and you're like, is he dreaming? Is he not dreaming? Like, what's going on here? I don't know. I thought that was
Yeah.
kind of
Well,
clever.
at the end, we will take one last look over, and we'll really do a vote on the panel now that there's 5 of us, and maybe some of them will change. But we'll see where everybody goes from here, and then we'll
Mhm.
rank a couple of more at the end and just see if maybe their ranking changed throughout the stream. So, but the next one is The Hills Have Eyes.
Oof. Yeah. M. Night Shyamalan. Shyamalan. Ding dong. Right.
It just
What do you call him? Yeah.
Shyamalan.
Shyamalan.
It was a disturbing movie, like don't get me wrong, but it's not one of my personal favorites. But I like it came up on so many lists when I was researching like top killers. I guess it does resonate with a bunch of people. So that's why they made it to the list. And but I'm C, possibly even D tier. It's
It
just
was,
not
yeah,
my kind of.
it was disturbing, but like in terms of like we're talking movie killers, you know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
yeah, I agree with you on that. Yeah.
What
No,
about you, Scarlet?
yeah. I'm at like a D to a C.
C plus, you know, C is good with me. I'm
I would
C,
say
you
the
know, you're
original one would be more like a B to me, just because the story and just the way that it was. But
Hmm.
I'm just basing that on the original. But like
mhm.
all the other ones, they got goofy. I mean,
Well, I only watched I think the first one, and I mean, other than the very beginning part where they like take the family and shit was kind of brutal or whatever. But after that, it
well,
was kind of like what the fuck ever. I was like, okay, yeah, Fallout. They're all fucked up. They're trying to have a kid. Trying to. Oh, it was. I don't. It was lame for me.
Mm, mm, yeah.
What about you, James? Where do you put The Hills Have Eyes?
Um, I could go D, but I'll probably lean toward a C on that one. But
'Cause they
D,
were
if
freaky. They were
Chucky,
freaky as
Don't
fuck.
don't
if
let them sway you,
Chucky,
James.
I'm just
Hold
saying,
your ground.
if
Stay with the
Chucky is
D's.
a C and those other guys are a C, maybe a D. Just compared on what's already in C. You know,
Pretty much, right? Yeah, I'm thinking this is the best place for you. Best place for you. So next we have another, I guess you would call it a newer movie, Malignant. This movie was, oh, people loved this movie. I personally enjoyed it. It would definitely be between an A or a B for myself, more leaning towards A because that fight scene in the police station was just fucking gruesome, fucking great, and like this was different. It was different. So, what about you guys? What about you, Scarlett? Where would you put Malignant? If you've seen it, if you haven't seen it,
Oh shit! I
it
don't even know
still
if
could
I've
be
seen it.
it still
I
could be one of
saw it.
those movies that
Yeah, I don't even
people
think
have
I've
not
seen it,
seen
so
yet.
I will not have judgment.
yeah, I haven't seen that one either.
I'm okay with the B. I wouldn't disagree with people who put it at an A. I would just put it like for me, like I hear what you're saying though. Like I'm okay with that. Either A or
Oh
B.
no, that fight scene just threw it over the edge for me.
That well, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
What about you, James? Have you seen *Malignant*?
I have not.
It's a good movie. It's a good movie,
It's
and
out
it's
there. Yeah, you can
limited,
watch it
so
on
we won't
certain
say too
channels. Yeah.
much. But it's definitely got a banger to it. Like a what the fuck? What the fuck did I just watch? What about you guys in the chat? Have you seen *Malignant*? I know it's a Netflix movie.
But it is on other I think it was on Stars or HBO. Like it is on like
Oh,
other
it's been
places.
out long enough that
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
probably
yeah,
aired
yeah.
on other stuff, but I know it originated on Netflix.
Okay. I'm cool with like A or B. I mean, it was pretty good. It's one of the like for newer horror movies, like you were saying, like it's tough
Well,
to find
well,
good
B
stuff.
tier
That's
her just because since 3 people on panel have not seen it, that could definitely sway opinion. So I think for now we'll put her on the B tier,
fair. I think
which
it's fair, which is
like
good. I mean, it's
she's
still
way
good.
than these. But yeah, I don't know if she'd be up there with Scream for me because Scream is like an S tier for me. So she would definitely. So
Is that Jason Voorhees' mother in the C tier? I'm just looking
yes,
at your list right now. Okay.
yes, because she
Yeah.
was her own killer. Like you had
Yes.
Jason, but she was the
Yes, I
original.
argued up. Look, she was gonna be a D. I got her to a C, Chris.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you what. Well, here's the other thing. Like, I think we're all like, we were too young when this movie came out, right? But when that movie came out, like, I guess you had to be there at the time when the movie came out because, like, Jason doesn't even show up until like the canoe scene at the very, very end of that first
Hmm.
movie.
Mhm.
And so she was like, that twisted, what was the other? Oh God, I'm trying to think. What were the killer couple, like the mom and the father? The hotel. Oh God, I'm drunk. Sorry, I had a couple drinks before I came on. But
Mhm.
what was the Bates Motel?
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
the mom.
Psycho.
Yeah,
Psycho.
like she gives that total vibe. And I guess like at the time when that movie came out, because she came in
Well,
like,
that's what I did say. I did say that had we done this tier list 10 years ago, there's movies that wouldn't be on the list to begin with. So
right.
Jason, Michael Myers, all of them would have probably been higher ranked just because of the times. But unfortunately, there's things that have just kind of, rised above them, in my opinion,
Mhm.
since they came to be.
Yeah, and it's like anything. Like whenever people talk about the GOAT or the greatest of all time and anything, it could be movies, shows, sports, books, whatever.
Mhm.
You have to kind of look at it through a lens of like, well, what came before it, and you kind of have to give a little respect and homage to the thing, like George Romero. I mean, God, he's S tier, no matter what people say, no matter what I mean,
Mhm.
because he's just one of those people who just redefined what we thought about horror, right?
Well,
So.
you could pretty much say with everybody who's on the A list, they've done that in one way, shape, or form. They redefined the genre, like
Mm-hmm.
when they came out
They
of
branched out. Yeah, yeah.
what horror was. Freddy took the basic slasher and upped it. Scream took the whole meta thing and horror movie rules and all that and just upped it. Art fucking did it with his brutality and his straight just horror factor and like just cringe factor. And Chainsaw changed it just because he was just such a brutal, you know, force of nature. That so all of these guys changed the genre in one way, shape, or form compared to anybody else on this list.
I agree. Yep. So far, I'm looking at your list. I'm pretty cool with most of it. Yeah, if not all of it, to be honest.
And the A list, we're all somewhere between an S and an A with all of those.
Yeah.
The reason they ended up on A is because of the fact that either one of us, there was only three of us, so one would kind of be that deciding factor. It would get brought back down to an A.
Hmm. So that's why these all of these could easily be put up to an S tier in my opinion if push came to shove.
It's all very niche,
Hmm.
depending on what your interests in horror are.
Yeah.
Like for me, I put Scream at an A because for me, Freddy is. I feel like I like Freddy a little bit better than Ghostface.
Hmm.
And that's where
Hmm.
like how I start my ranking, and then from going down from there, it's like again I put Freddy above and beyond like um Michael Myers or anybody like that or Jason because their stories to me are not for me they're not as complex or scary. Um and even the fact that I feel like Freddy could kick any of their asses hands down.
And you have to, well, in a lot of these horror movies, you have to think about too, like from when they started, like, because a lot of these horror movies have multiple various sequels. So, like, when I look at like Friday the 13th, the
Yep.
first few movies are really good. But by the end, they were such dog shit crap. like
Yeah,
Like,
no,
they
we're
just
trying
took
to
it. Yeah,
we're
I've been
trying to
basing them
stick
off
to
the
like
first
their
movie. That's
original.
what I've been doing.
Yeah, we're trying to stick to their original kind of.
right. Their essence of what
Yeah,
they were. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I
not
got
because then you have to throw in fucking Jason Takes Manhattan to Jason, and that
it.
gives that for me puts him in the
Oh, yeah,
fucking
that's
B
just
tier.
horrifying.
Oh,
The
it is.
last Jason
Jason in
movie.
fucking outer
yeah,
space and
yeah.
fucking the newest reboot of Michael Myers was garbage. Like that would totally fucking bring them down in my opinion.
The
But
I'm
rise
we're
of
saying once
talking
they
Michael
took
Myers.
Jason out of Crystal Lake, to me that I mean, as much as I don't care for the movies, to me that was just I didn't like that because the whole thing for me was like he's bound to that area because he's a spirit more than anything. He's a vengeful spirit that can never go away. So I didn't like how they did that to his character. That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
Or like
You
they
know
do
what?
that shit with Michael Myers. He can travel because he's just. See, I never understood who
No,
the fuck is
his
Michael Myers anyway. That is even dumb. I'm sorry. I'm not. I don't even want to get started on that shit.
Wait,
Fucking,
what? Uh oh.
you don't
Scarlet's
really
getting
know the
mad.
lore of Michael Myers.
I do
Because
know the lore, but to me, it's the stupidest shit ever.
he wants to end his family line. That's the best thing ever. What are you talking about?
That's all it is, and he's just
Hey, now who the
somehow.
hell is this on you let on this panel?
I don't know who this rigger bitch is. Y'all need to shut that shit down.
Right? Who is this bitch? I have no idea.
Some southern cunt whore bitch. I don't know.
Oh, man.
Oh
Come
god.
on.
But no,
All
that's
right,
what this is for, though, because this just goes to we all have different ideas of horror. We all have different ideas of what we enjoy and what we like. And it's just having the conversation and find like that's what's great about doing stuff like this. You
Why
know?
did he want to kill his family, Carl? Just because he's crazy? Okay, and he can't.
No,
He
he
can't.
was
Now, what?
beyond that.
How
They
did he
were
even get
first.
his fucking powers? Because I remember the originals. He goes to the fucking doctor. It has to do with the goddamn mask. Puts the mask on. All of a sudden, he's all fucking powerful. I can go.
No,
I'm invincible.
he had the mark of Sam Hain.
Well, he's
So
stupid.
he no.
How? How? Just because we're just gonna
It's
it
all in it. You
didn't
gotta
make any
watch the
goddamn
rest
sense.
of them
No, they
that
didn't
explain
explain
that.
shit. It was bullshit. It's rigger fucking movie. I'm sorry. It's a D
No,
there.
no. But you're really gonna say Ghostface isn't a D? I mean, come on. Let's go. Let's stab each
No,
other.
What did I
Ghostface,
do to you,
Ghostface was
Carl?
awesome.
I didn't do
Fuck
anything
you.
to you, Carl.
We got these retards stabbing each other. Come on, man.
No, it was
Oh,
awesome.
oh.
You didn't know who the fuck it was. You didn't know who it was the whole time, you piece of shit.
I knew they were retarded, and it was
You didn't know who. No, you
yeah.
wouldn't know who the
I
fucking
never,
killers. Your ass would have been
never even a
stabbed too.
slasher
Your
movie.
ass would have been stabbed too. First of all, you wasn't a fucking
Right,
virgin.
Carl,
You
I've
was
been the one
on
that said, I'll
drugs.
be
And
right
you would have been the
back.
one to say, "I'll be right back." As a matter of fact, Carl,
Right?
you was the fucking murderer. I already knew it was you because you was the piece of shit. I'd already been eyeballing your ass.
Well,
Right?
You hear that, Carl? Goddamn.
well, you can run, but you'll always fall.
No, bitch, I don't run. That's the difference. I ain't them damsels in distress, and I ain't going up the steps, baby. I'm grabbing the shotgun.
You be tripping.
Piece of shit. And I go for the head. Fuck your body armor. I already know.
That's what masks are for. You never really know what's under that mask.
Oh well, we'll
Dun,
find
dun,
out.
dun.
I will lay thine trap.
There
Who
you
wants
go.
to be? Who wants to be the damsel, Chris? This is the new
Alright.
generation, so men, you get to be the damsels now, right?
I gotta go pour a drink. I don't know.
Right?
Did you guys like? Did you guys like the reboot of the original Friday the 13th? Real quick, I'm sidelining here.
Didn't see it.
It wasn't that bad to be. It was different. It was
Are you talking
definitely.
about the one where he can somehow like have a whole like electrical system underneath the camp and all that?
yeah,
Like somehow
yeah.
he's an
See,
engineer.
Carl, great gold. No, they added that lore way later. It was an afterthought. It was some fucking
No,
bullshit to
that
try to
was
fix
a
the
different
story.
director. I know
No,
all
you're
about what
fucking
he's
rigger
talking
shit.
about.
No, fuck you,
It was
man. That's
and
it's the rigger shit. It should be on D.
there's like
No,
17
Jason's
timelines.
mom
now.
is better than fucking Michael Myers, you piece of shit.
No.
Did you see the? Oh no, but in the original Jason movie, the reboot, not the original, the reboot, they stumbled onto a weed field. Like they stumbled onto like a
Yeah,
bunch of like weed in like the wild, like the woods, and then
yeah,
like
they
a
had
couple
that
of years
party.
ago.
Put him in that fucking mental ward. They jacked him up with fucking steroids and gave him a fucking mask and an identity.
Well,
He-
it added a
doctor-
new
the
rule
doctor
to the
fucking
horror
psycho
movie.
raped his ass into fucking what you have now.
And part
And
of
he
the whole
made him
Michael
want to go.
Myers
I
thing
guarantee the doctor is
isn't
the
just
reason why he
Michael
went after
Myers.
his
Dr.
family more than you
Loomis
know.
was a big part of that.
He was a jealous child. He didn't get enough attention, and he acted out. He's a
Just
piece of
don't
shit.
stumble onto a weed field in the woods late at night. You're gonna get killed.
Like,
That's what I
jacking up
learned from the new
steroids,
Jason
piece
movie.
of shit.
Okay,
But to
well,
me,
let's.
that's why they'll never have another Michael Myers worth of shit because without Dr. Loomis, there isn't a Michael Myers.
Dude, the worst
Wait,
Michael Myers one was the one. Was it Resurrection? The one where they did the live reality show where they went to Michael
Busta
Myers'
Rhymes
home.
kissing, yeah, that was.
Yeah, Buster. Yeah, that was like, dude, what are we
That's why
doing
I
here?
don't even count them as the movies. The first two of those were like one of the greatest ever.
Yeah, that's true. I think the last okay one, and you guys are gonna give me shit, was like the LL Cool J one. What was that 95? Like
Yeah,
H2O?
and they just had that as a different timeline as well. It doesn't make sense.
No,
None of
it
the
doesn't.
timelines and
Yeah.
none of that makes sense. Just like the
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rob
Michael
Zombie
Myers.
shit.
Once you start getting into timelines and stuff, it gets complicated.
Yeah, that's why
But
I just
next,
consider the first two.
I don't know if we consider this movie iconic. It's just when I was looking up like top kind of what would be considered top horror movie killers, this popped up, and it's House of Wax. I've seen it, but my mind is very vague on it. I think it was the one with Paris Hilton getting killed, and that was the
This is the
whole.
remake. Wasn't this a remake from the
It
original? Like there was
and
original.
Yeah, the
I
original was
realized that
Vincent
after.
Price, I believe.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
And that was great, but the remake, no, I'll put that as D automatically. I mean, maybe
Yeah,
because
I'm with
Chris
you on that.
gets killed on it, but
It
Scarlet,
wasn't memorable.
have you
Yeah.
guys seen House of Wax?
Yeah. All right. So, all right. First time I watched it wasn't that great, but then when you get into it a little bit, it was okay. It's just because of certain actresses, perhaps. I feel the movie doesn't get a better ranking. Not that I'm putting it on an A by any means. Um, yeah, I'm somewhere between a B and a C. I mean, I don't hate it. It could
Okay.
have been better. I like the concept sort of because it was kind of trippy there, where you think like the one dude is like the psycho brother, and then you find out the one that is really the psycho brother and shit, and just the aspect of the town and everything. Was creepy. Now, like I said, they because of certain actors and actresses in it, it made it, of course, kind of cheesy. I think
Definitely.
Miss Hilton, I believe.
Right? What
You
about
called
you,
her.
James?
You called her Miss Hilton.
Well,
I
I
did
don't
not see it.
disrespect
You
the
did not
powers
see
that
House of
be.
Wax, the new one, or I mean the reboot, the remake, or the original?
I might have watched the original. Are
I
we
don't think I
including
watched
it?
it.
Well, if you know, that's the it's just they didn't change the storyline very much. So if you've seen the original, you know the basis of that story. Just put it in whenever year this
C,
came out.
C, I guess.
Yeah. There you go.
if you're talking about the
Yeah,
original, that's a different thing.
Oh
to me.
wait, no, that's right. I
I
watched
was
the
just
remake.
trying to tell
I'm
to get
sorry.
him to know the
Yeah,
story. It like it's the same premise, is what I'm saying.
yeah,
Just
they just added some gore to it, pretty
put it
much.
in the early 2000s.
No, it's like, I want to put it at a B because I like the premise, but God damn, them actresses,
The
they ruined
execution.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But to
Well,
see them, to see their deletion was
well, this must have been what, early 2000s? Like, because
I
Paris
think so. Yeah.
Hilton. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
trying
it
to
was
just
think
the
like.
way
close
he
to
went about it
2000.
too. Because right, he takes them and then he puts them in the white. That was pretty fucked up, man. I ain't gonna lie.
I think it could go into C tier. It's
But
not.
when you look at what's in the C tier, I don't know.
I think Jason Voorhees' mom is better than House of Wax, but that's just me. And Chucky.
No, Chucky is a piece of shit. He's a
So we
D.
want to move it
No,
down.
no, Chucky's a D. Put that back in a D. Go ahead and let's move Michael Myers down to a D. Put the mom in a B.
Wait, Michael Myers is a.
Strangers down in a D, and I think we've about leveled it off.
I don't know this person talking, but
And go ahead and put Freddy at an S. Put the clown at an S.
The Terrifier guy?
Yeah, we're balanced. Hell yeah! All right, I think I worked it out. Shut up, Carl. Nobody's listening to
Yeah,
you.
I
It's
don't
my
understand
birthday
the
week.
voice.
Piece of shit.
No.
Well, the next one I think is going to be pretty easy because I'm definitely, it's an S
Oh
tier
yeah,
for
yeah.
me. He's the OG. And even nowadays, if you watch that movie, it's still scary
Even
for
the
the
remakes,
times.
or like the sequel, like the
So
later sequels. Yeah,
for me, Norman Bates is an S tier.
I'd go A or
Yeah.
S, but I'd be more A. But I can see how people could put him at an S because it's kind of.
Because
I'm
without
fine with
him,
either.
a lot of these other horror movies probably wouldn't have come to be.
Yeah, I
Right. I'm
agree.
fine
I'm
with
an S.
either or. Y'all want to put him on an S? I'm fine with that.
What about you, James? Where do you stand on the OG Norman Bates?
Hmm. Can you, just as a request,
Give one or two grunts if you agree. One grunt.
stop it, Chris. Stop it.
Sorry.
Can you read through the rest of the list real quick of who we have left?
Who we have left? Absolutely. After Norman Bates, we have American Psycho. We have The Collector. We have Candyman. We have Aliens. We have Serial Mom. We have Happy Death Day. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that movie, but it's pretty good. And it's definitely got a great killer. And my ultimate favorite movie of all times, and nobody will vote against this movie because I will pull rank, Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Okay, going back to Norman, then yeah, I could go S. I mean, I could fit him on the A tier as well, but you know, I mean,
He's
it's Psycho.
friggin' yeah, it's like
Yeah, the original one. Now, some of them remakes, that's questionable.
yes, but OG Norman Bates. Like just that picture, like just look like fucking just psycho dude. So yeah, I think Mr. Norman Bates has gotta, if anybody's gonna be on this S tier tonight, I think he deserves top ranking. And then next we have American Psycho, which also was a great fucking movie. I don't think it's S tier, but I could definitely put him on A or B for sure.
Yeah, I'm good with that too. It's not one that I go back to a lot, but
Yeah, I
I
would
don't.
say B probably for me personally for that one.
I'm good with that too.
What about you, Chris?
Um, I, I honestly I liked his portrayal because, again, this came out in 2000 and he was portraying like a yuppie from like the 1980s, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, I don't know. I mean, I get to be like I'm cool with that, but like I liked him, man. I thought he was such a freak, man, and like the way he went about his business, I kind of dug it. Again, I was working at a video store when this movie was released, so like I got to watch it a lot and talk to people about it at the store. Um, so I'm cool with the A or B. Either one is fine, but I just dug how it was very retro, like the stuff he did. Like remember when he had that Chloe chick, like his coworker, and he
Mm-hmm.
like brought her over that scene where he was gonna fucking totally like just annihilate her, and like he ended up not doing it. Like there was some cool stuff about that because like usually in most horror movies, like you see killers, like they just do what they do, right? If they're gonna screw with somebody, kill somebody or whatever, murder somebody, they're gonna do it. But like that was one of those rare instances where he like refrained from it, like, and it had enough, like, I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool, so I'll give it an A, but I can definitely like I can't see anything below a B with him.
That's how
Yeah,
I feel. Like I definitely think like it's more leaning more towards A, but definitely no lower than a
he
B.
was creepy as fuck, like because he would act all normal and shit. Like I liked how they portrayed him, like in his social circles. Like you had the bunch of dudes, like they'd all get together for drinks and shit, and they were all
Mhm.
talking smack. You know what I mean? But like, meanwhile, this guy's like a total fucking psycho. Like, and nobody knew about it. Like, and then
Pretty
he took
much.
on other people's personas, right? Like he took over that dude's persona. Um, that was kind of whack. I mean, that was whacked out, But
Yeah.
I can see the B. Like, I'm cool with that.
I do too. What about you, James? Where would you put our Mr. American Psycho?
Yeah,
The
I mean,
chain.
for everything you guys have said, A or B. I don't know. For some, for different reasons, I'd push him on to the B, but then for a few others, push him toward the A. So I'm kind of in the middle. So whichever rules
With
out.
B. I think B seems good. Even Great Gold gives it a B.
He never got caught either by the end of that movie, which is like the funniest part of the whole thing.
Because he's
Like,
not as
nobody ever
memorable
discovered.
for me as some of the other things, but he is still a cool movie though. Yeah, B.
The second one was the real crime. The second American Psycho
Right.
was the real crime. Yeah,
It sure
With
was.
Mila
Why
Kunis.
we don't
Remember that
rate
one?
that.
That was like F tier. Like, fuck.
That's why I've been rating them all the first movies. Otherwise, it would be different.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Next, we have The Collector. Now, me and Scarlet are very big fans of this movie. I definitely enjoyed this.
Oh yeah, this one's tough for me. I don't know. I'm at least an A, but just because
Yeah.
he was a tricky little motherfucker.
He was.
And I was like, man, even on the second one where dude ends up capturing him in the end,
Yeah.
I was so hoping they were going to do like a third one.
So was me
Oh
too.
God, and see
Me
like what
too.
if he gets away from him or not or some shit, or he really like jacks him. I don't know. It was wild, dude. It was intricate.
That fucking club scene was
Is brutal.
crazy. Was fucking crazy.
Brutal, dude. Everything, his whole house of fucking horrors.
Yep. What about you guys? Have you guys seen The Collector?
I would say D just because Scarlet likes it.
I know nobody listens to Carl.
Carl.
It's fine. That's Carl's love language. I know he really loves me secretly.
Nah, I'd give that one about a B. I mean, I don't really consider that horror per se. Like, it's more of, like mind things and shit. But like, as a movie, I'd say that's about a B because
I just didn't enjoy it, so I would give it like, for me it's a C. I just didn't enjoy it. I mean, I could see how people might, but when I watched that movie, I wasn't sitting there like, I wasn't sitting there like liking it. So
to me, it's like a murder mystery type of deal.
Yeah.
It's creepy.
He was
But
fucking brutal, dude.
Yeah. I did enjoy it for what it was.
What about you, James? Have you seen The Collector?
I have not.
Well, they did a couple ones too,
Well,
right?
this dude basically stalks people that he collects, and depending on which movie you're in, he starts off kind of showing how he is like a handy or somebody coming in to fix your house, whether it's plumbing, whatever, and he goes in there, he scopes it out, he ends up laying traps, and then he claims his victims. And for those who he can't claim and don't make it through all his trials and tribulations, they end in very horrific deaths.
I can see how women would rank this higher than men because, like, I don't see the same scenario. I don't know. I think
He
this is
set up
more of
that
a
whole
scary thing for
club
women than men.
where everybody, men and women, like
Yes.
the club scene where how he set it up. So it was basically like one of those pop-up parties.
He easily took
And
out.
he hijacked the pop-up party and had it all rigged. So, and it's set up to where when somebody opens a door, a specific door, and it could happen or not happen, once they open that door, it trips a wire that then starts a chain reaction of horrific events for everybody inside. And it locks this place down for everybody in the club. It's not even a club. It's a building, like I said, it's a pop-up thing. So it's like I don't even know.
I thought it was trying too hard. I just thought the movie was trying too hard. It tried too hard. It was trying too hard.
Dude, was
That's
like
just
worth
bad.
watch.
people and like
Yeah.
caged them and squished
there
them in the
wasn't
cage.
much stuff like
He had
that.
this whole thing that came down on top of them that was like blades and shit.
Reminds me of Mousetrap if it was a horror movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost. Like,
Kind of
yeah.
like
Like,
Jigsaw vibes, but to me, he's like Jigsaw I like Jigsaw, but this dude to me was more of a real sociopath.
yes.
Jigsaw's
He is
kind
if
of
Jigsaw
like, I
didn't
feel like
care.
Jigsaw had a reasoning, even though he was
Yeah.
crazy.
He was psychological. That was what's fucked about that dude.
This guy, the collector, was like just fucking out of his goddamn mind. Like
And he
had
collected people like in
All right,
these.
so think of like House of a Thousand Corpses. You know how they had all those crazy people in the bottom of the basement? The collector had a similar thing. He is one man. in doing all of this. He is not a family. He is one singular dude. And he has these people all jacked up on all kinds of drugs. They're all fucking whacked out. He's got
Yep.
body parts all down, like every fucking where. Like one man is doing all this stuff. And he's like the Jigsaw, the House of 1,000 Corpses, all in one. But
Yes.
more sadistic and more psychotic.
Yes, because Jigsaw was at least the type of killer that was like he didn't want to in his mind. It's still bad. I'm not defending Jigsaw, but it was he always gave people an out at least for the most part. Like there was a way out of his traps. For the collector, yeah, no, he just wants people to fucking die. Like he just
Not even that. He's collecting them to see like if there's some. It's almost like I don't know. It was all kinds of fucked up because he had that one chick who was like Stockholm syndrome and shit. And she even says like, and that other dude was like, you won't make it if you're not strong enough. But he'll keep you there forever to see how long you will survive. Like you're gonna die in the end, but it's how long will you survive. And only one person survived him, and that dude ended up coming back. And like he was the only guy, and then he ended up capturing him, and that's like where it ends. Is where he like instead of the collector stalking him, he stalked the collector. It was all kinds of fucked up.
Yep.
But I'm sorry, I defend what I like, and I put it at A
tier for me. Yep. Carl says B, I believe. Chris says C, possibly. So what about you guys, chat? Where do you guys put the collector if you've seen it?
No, Great Gold Worm says the collector was in Infinity War. I was not aware of that.
There's a character in Marvel Universe called the Collector.
I bailed out of those Marvel movies, God, years ago. Yeah, I didn't catch a lot of that stuff towards the end.
Yeah, like imagine if that guy was just a fucking serial killer and like times 10. But yeah, he's going A tier.
Okay, well that's good. I don't know. I just didn't when I watched. I don't know. I didn't gravitate.
We don't always agree on horror, Chris.
That's right? Fine. Yeah.
But next we have the iconic Candyman.
I'm
right,
definitely the first one.
I go B too.
The first one, and yeah, I give it a B.
B's good.
What about you, Carl?
That's accurate.
Carl, I think he might have lost connection.
Gotcha. What about you, James? Where would you put Candyman? Let's stop saying his name though.
Don't look in the mirror.
Right? Where would you place the man with bees?
Yeah. I don't know. I guess a B.
Shout out to Virginia Madsen. What was her name? The supporting actress in that movie too, by the way. She was really good in that. She really kind of helped sell the the whole horror
I think
element.
we're all pretty much B
Yeah,
tier.
I didn't see the remake. I just saw the original.
Yeah, I didn't really like the remake. I liked the original. What was there? The second one, kind of like Bloody Mary type deal. I want to say her name once. Where are you at, Carl, with the B man that we've already said his name? We're not going to continue to invoke him.
Maybe he cut off again?
Maybe. You may be having mic problems, Mr. Carl.
Okay,
see? Ha! I win, Carl. Ha!
Don't let her win, Carl. Don't let her win.
Yep, see, we hacked her.
Yes, Debbie, my husband said say the same thing. We're supposed to say rest in peace. He did pass away.
Yes, he did. Yep. It was during didn't they give him a shout out at the last Final Destination, the newest one?
I think so. I think that
was
the last.
They did give him a shout out.
I loved him at Final Destination, though. I'm not gonna lie. That was.
They did give him a in memory of credit or something, right?
Yeah. So
all right, I'll try again. Where do you put Mr. B Man?
All right, I think I'm here now.
You have returned.
Yeah, I always return. Are you still talking about the B Man?
Yes.
He who we don't want to invoke.
I would say the first one was probably like a B or a C, but after that it just dropped off.
Yeah. All right.
So I think, yep, I think B is definitely where he seems to belong.
It was
Now
a
the
cool
next,
concept.
it
Yeah.
was, it definitely was, and there's fans out there who swear by this movie. So you know,
Didn't
uh,
the Slender Man kind of like didn't that kind of like I don't want to say it copied that kind of lore, but like you had to
a little
repeat the
bit,
name. You
A
know what
a
I
little,
mean?
little
Like
bit,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
a
that
little
was its
bit.
own thing. Like the Slender Man goes into a whole another thing. He's supposed to
Yeah.
be
Yeah. Yeah.
the thing. The
Now the
Candyman was just like the
next
first.
is, I wasn't too sure if I was going to include them because they are really sci-fi, but then we've included supernatural type of killers and stuff and other aliens, meaning killer clowns. So I figured why not? Let's throw the monster from Aliens up on the board and see where it ranks. For me, it's a B. Like it's not one of my favorite movies, but it definitely, like, was fucking scary. So it's a B for me.
The
What about you
xenomorph,
guys?
the xenomorph itself was but I mean, you'd have to put Predator in that category too. I think. I think Alien and Predator are kind of synonymous
I was
for whatever
debating
reason.
that. I was definitely debating that whether I was going to put
Mhm.
both on, but I figured like Aliens definitely, it's more
Mm.
iconic than the Predator.
The,
Like,
the xenomorphs themselves is an S tier just because the way that it was created and all that, and just the
mhm.
look and all that. As the movies, I would probably say between an S and an A, but that to me isn't really horror either. So that's like its own thing.
Exactly. It's very sci-fi is in the picture now and all
Yeah.
that other stuff. So
You'd
I
have to
was,
put the thing into as well because the thing was like very similar,
Well,
like
that's
this
S
alien
tier,
being.
and
it
that's
Yeah,
was,
S tier. Period. Like that's its own thing as well.
yeah.
The aliens, like the first alien, I recall seeing the aliens first because I'm at that age, I wasn't watching the first one, but as I watched them all, I they're S tier to me, just because the xenomorph himself.
You had to admit too, like nobody ever saw anything like that at the time when that movie came out. Like that was like, you have to take that into account with a lot of
Yeah,
these horror movies. You know what I
mhm.
mean? Yeah, I
Oh
agree.
no, I'm biased. I because like I said, I was really on the fence whether I was going to add it to the list because then it does open the floodgates for other stuff, and but when you think of horror movie killers, the xenomorph will pop into a lot of people's brains.
Think about it too. Like his blood was acid, and it would just like drip through. Like
yeah.
remember when that first came out? You're like, holy
Being
shit!
fast
Like
in
you
a
can.
ship with something like that can just take over all your people.
Mm,
What
hmm
about you, James? Where do you place the xenomorph?
I'm with you guys. It is horror, but kind of not at the same time, and that kind of thing. But as far as just what I feel, this being more of a how I feel about them, in Alien, especially the later movies and stuff, the whole thing wasn't my favorite, but it is great, and it is, uh, if we look at, say, just sci-fi for an example, it is kind of maybe a realistic future of how they do space travel and things like that a little bit. And so I think it's thought out in the lore, and they go get these aliens and stuff. And,
I didn't think of it like
the,
that.
the movie's one thing, but the xenomorph themselves, I think, needs to be on the S tier because even in the movie, and that's the whole point of the companies trying to always get one, the synthetic in the movie says it's a perfect being. It's the perfect hunter, the perfect being. So, I mean, that's got to be S tier, right?
Yeah,
Right? No, right. I think Carl said basically the same thing.
Well, there's something to be said about iconicism. Like certain characters, they're just iconic, and if they can spawn multiple, whether they're good or bad, multiple, sequels and stuff like that, that must mean there's something there. I know Hollywood's always looking to make a buck, um, but like there are certain characters where like you don't do. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different sequels unless the characters are iconic. And the Xenomorph is definitely iconic. I mean, it spawned how many movies, sequels, and TV shows and new series. So yeah,
True.
I think that's fair. You know,
So you'd be moving it up to an S tier too, Chris?
I'm okay with that. Yeah, I mean, it's a legendary character, no matter how you shake it. I
Oh,
think
you
in
guys
any
have definitely
category.
changed my mind. What
Yeah.
about you, Scarlet? Where do you place the Xenomorph?
As far as like they're saying, the creature itself is definitely horrific. It's S tier. I never really got into the movies too much. I mean, I watched them, but I remember the movies themselves less than I remember the iconic character, like the alien and the predator.
Mm-hmm.
Um. So yeah, I'll let the boys speak on that one.
Well, I mean, the first time you see the Xenomorph pop through the chest,
Right, like I said, all that iconic
yeah.
stuff is like horrific. Like that is all S tier. But as far as like me remembering a lot of the movie past those kind of things, yeah.
Well, after the first movies, anyways, it isn't that great. You would have ventured off into the comic books and stuff, but that's all the real lore is.
And that's what I
Yeah,
said.
but
I'll leave it to you boys to.
yeah, by Aliens like the '95, I think that was what the third movie. I
Yeah,
can't remember.
but like I say, I try to base all of this off the first one. That's
Mm.
how I do.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You guys are saying S. The Xenomorph's going to the top. There you go. Yeah, I'm good with that. Again, it's just it's I am not a sci-fi person, so it's just not. But I agree with everything you're saying about the monster itself and the horror movie killer that is what we're rating. So I see I'm perfectly okay with that being up on S tier.
And as a side note, I just want to add there was this guy in the chat in like a bunch of different chats that I used to go to, and his screen name was Alien Xenomorph, and he would super chat, and he was like the biggest troll. So this has nothing to do with anything,
I
but this
know
guy would
exactly
just
who
come
you're
in.
talking about.
You know who I'm talking about, Carl?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he,
But
he
now
was always so fucking funny.
the next one is definitely an oldie, but I personally think is a goodie. I know Scarlet thinks it's a goodie. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, but have you guys seen Serial Mom?
Yeah, Kathleen Turner. Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
It is such a great little movie.
It's got what
It
Ricky
is
Lake. It's
good.
got
It is
Stu in
good.
there from Scream. I love it. I love the movie.
The just why she kills and who she kills
And
and
the
how she
end
kills
where she's
them.
even after court, like she's won and she still killed it. It was like, oh god,
Like
That's a hidden gem of a
I
movie.
love
it
Let's
that
be
is.
honest.
I'm
Yeah,
definitely an A tier with Serial
when
Mom.
she
I'll
goes
give it
to
an
the
A. Yeah.
concert and she's on stage rocking out, like the dude's all burnt up and shit, and they're all like, "Yeah!" I'm like, oh my god, that's a
Or
good
when she
movie.
kills the lady with what was it, the ham
A
bone,
handball,
or
yeah, she feeds the dog a piece of it.
maybe next time you'll recycle.
And right, she's trying to
I
watch
was
the birds and stuff. She
dying,
just wanted to have a nice suburban household, you know.
right? She's just your average mom.
I'm telling you, see, y'all forget about the moms, man. Carl
Um,
knows.
Carl.
Carl, James, have you guys seen Serial Mom?
I've seen it, but what's on the A tier, I would have to put that as a B tier just because of what's on the A tier.
Well, you already know. To me, I put Serial Mom with Scream kind of vibes. Like I don't know, I feel the same category. And then, yeah, again, we need to take Freddy and the clown and move them up. Leatherface, I don't care where you really put him. I mean, he's cool. And then Collector, I'm still on A. And I still think Serial Mom's up there because you just don't see her coming, Carl.
But
Well,
yeah,
she's underrated too. Like she's very like compared to like a lot of the people like the movies and characters here. Like I don't think you're gonna find as many people who are recognizable of that movie in general. So that's why it might be, you know. But in terms of your opinion, I agree. I thought it was really good. It was funny. It was refreshing. Again, it had that tinge of American Psycho.
Right.
You know, you have this psychotic person who's just like they just happen to be different people, but like they were both total psychos, like
didn't that
in their
movie
own
come
way.
out around the time like Dr. Giggles came out? For some reason,
Yeah, early '90s ish, I
yeah,
think.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
What about you, James? Have you seen Serial Mom?
Yep, yep. I was
Uh,
kind of just trying to decide between a B and a C, but maybe B. Yeah, I can go with B.
Really,
A or
was
B.
it?
I'm good with A or B. I mean, I
I'm
thought it
an
was
A.
really funny.
I'm holding
Yeah.
strong on my A. We got two B's on the
Me
panel.
I
too.
would say B.
Dana, where are you at?
I'm at an A.
All right, so we got two A's for sure. We got a B and a C. And Chris, where are you drawing your line
Am
again?
I the tiebreaker? Oh,
Where yeah, think about it very carefully. Where are you drawing that
I
line?
mean,
Very carefully, Chris, meaning you should lean toward the
Right?
A. Yeah.
Like Debbie's got her backs.
No matter what you feel, Chris,
Yeah,
lean
I
toward
just
the A.
make sure it's a
Yes.
very
What
you
what
gotta
what
really think
answer
this
shall you
decision
give
through.
us, Chris?
Yes.
to be honest, I would put American Psycho dude and this chick at an A, just because I love how they were so different, but they were just totally psychotic, and I enjoyed that. So I
Yeah, I
would put
think
it
that
an A
A
for that.
category's gotta be reworked either way.
I think Freddy and
We're
Jason would
almost
be
there.
S
We will
tier as
talk
well.
about reworking.
That's my
Let's
thing. But
That's
get
why
them.
some of this stuff's getting skewed, right? I mean, we're gonna have to rework that A category, then it'll balance itself back out. And
Okay,
put
so
Michael Myers at a D.
oh, God damn it, really?
this
A
is
D?
also the next one is
Mm.
also another, I guess, relatively new movie, Happy Death Day. I don't know if any of you guys have seen it, but
I like that whole.
it
Yeah,
is
I
it
like
is
that
a
one.
great
Groundhog
fucking
Day,
watch.
death.
Yes, but
Yeah.
it's the
I put
girl
it
in
at
it.
a D.
The girl in it is just fucking. She kills it.
She's
Like
really
she,
good.
yes.
The thing with her is like I looked up her age, and like she's like in her mid to late 30s, and she's playing like a teenager. Like I was like, what the fuck?
I don't care. She made that
I
fucking
know. I was
movie.
just like, dude, this girl is not
Like
18. She's
her
like fucking
quirks
30.
throughout it, every time, like just her, like she killed that movie. So it's
Oh, it was good
definitely
though. Oh, I
it's
like her. I Jessica,
I
whatever her name is.
seeing
Yeah.
who's on A and with my Scream being on A, I don't because that's definitely still that S
But
tier to
it's
me.
hard. I put it at a B, but it could be an A. It just depends on how we rework it.
I'd put it in a B. B is good. It
What
was
about
good.
you?
It was
What
good.
about you, Carl? You see Happy Death Day?
I don't recall seeing that one, so I can't put anything on that one.
She
What
gets
about
I
you,
killed
did.
like
James?
I didn't see it.
yeah, she gets killed every day on her birthday. She has to relive her birthday and
And
like
Like
James,
figure
those
out
what
who the
happens
killer is.
too is they explain it. It's a sci-fi thing in the end. They're like
This movie
yeah,
is.
in the second one explains it as a sci-fi in a way
Uh,
because
but in a good way. Like it
it,
actually kind of made sense.
so this chick, she's on a college campus and it's her birthday. So she's every day she wakes back up. It's kind of like Groundhog's Day. She has to figure out why she keeps waking up on her birthday, but there's somebody trying to kill her every time. They kill her
She gets
different.
murdered every day on her birthday, and she has to
It
figure
just
out who the
repeats
killer is.
until she can kind of solve it. Well, then you don't really understand why. You think it's just like the whole, well, you have to solve the murder, right? And that solves it and it ends the loop. But it doesn't. That's not really how the loop started. And it gets into the second one, how these kids in the science department are building
Oh
something
God, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
and causes this weird time like loop thing. I don't want to get too much into it. You got to watch it so you can actually kind of,
Yeah.
if you do get to go check it out for yourself. And it kind of messes with time in a sense, and they have to kind of it gets all
There's
kind of
no well,
weird.
the notable thing about this movie is that there's no like um Jason or like Freddy. Like there's no notable like psychotic murderer. You don't have like you know what I mean? Like it's more of a mystery. It's horror, but it's built within
Right.
a
Well, yeah, it's
mystery.
like you do have a murderer, but there's an overarching mystery to it. Like
Yeah,
a
you don't have
more,
like the big bad or
well,
whatever, you know.
yes and
You
no.
do, yeah, but it's not known throughout the movie technically. You know what I mean?
Well, you have a
Like,
murderer, that's for sure. There's several actually. You get like two of them in the first one.
no, I know, but when you're watching it, it's not like you're watching Jason just go destroy a bunch of kids in a cabin or like Freddy.
Right.
You know, like you don't have that. You know, okay, here's the killer. This is what they're doing. Like it's more of a mystery within a horror, which is
Yeah,
kind of
because
cool.
we don't know the why yet.
Yeah, we
So
don't know until it gets revealed, and she
Right.
figures it out as it goes along.
yeah.
So
So
it does keep you entertained. It keeps you
I'm like a
entertained.
B plus.
I
'Cause
like B. B's good for me. I think it was good.
Yeah, I think B is good. Put you there.
I
Now,
goon for that Jessica chick too, 'cause
now
I like her. Sorry.
I know this might not be anybody's favorite. People might not like it. People
we
might
already know
think
where
this.
it's going, Dana. Just put it up
I,
there.
would you like to tell me? I'm just curious. Where would you guys place Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
Well, cotton candy is sticky, and nobody ever wants to get that all over them, right, Chris?
I gotta go.
That's one of my favorite movies. I put that at about an A. I can't say S just because it's goofy, but
Definitely an A. There's so many goofy, cool horror movies, and this is definitely one of them. You could put Toxic Avenger. There's like a bunch of them in the 80s. Definitely A tier for me, for sure.
But they breed, cotton candy and pizza and all kinds of fun games.
yeah,
Right?
all the clown show.
What about you, James? Where were you putting Killer Clowns?
Well, Dana,
Yes, James. Don't tell me you didn't watch it.
of course I watched it.
Good, because I don't know.
You know, are you sure it's a horror movie?
I would think so.
No, I'm just joking with you.
I would think so.
I'm just joking with you. I know you love them and everything. I guess if as just far as a personal thing, it would be more toward a B, but I could easily see an A or something because Dana's awesome.
That's right, and that's why there they go, where they belong. And I pull rank. Shut the fuck up. It's my stream. I get to say. So they're going on the S tier, whether you like it or not, bitches.
This is my stream. I'll do as I
Right?
damn please.
God damn it.
The queen spoken. So shall it be.
It was just fun though. Like you watch these
Okay.
kinds of movies are just fun.
Now I
You
know
gotta
we
have
have some things we gotta discuss. We got some arguments going on. Now, I personally still think Scream should go on the S tier. And I know I'm probably the Lone Ranger on that, which is fine, which is all good. But you have one final, like, is there a movie that you think should be on the S tier? And give your explanation. Who wants to start? Nobody?
I was gonna say I'm giving you boys a chance. Once I open my mouth, it's gonna happen. I'm giving
I
everybody
would
a chance to speak now or forever hold your peace.
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna be putting it to pieces.
Way she said that.
No takers?
Well, look,
No takers?
I'll just say Texas Chainsaw Massacre should probably be S tier just because it changed the game. There was nothing like that before or after the first movie. Going by the first movie alone. Not all these remakes where Leatherface was a female and all that stupid crap that they tried to do. But I'm just saying the first movie that changed the game, and that there's lore on that, and people will always be talking about that movie. 50 years later, they still will.
No, you definitely are right. And it made it even creepier that there was actually somebody who really went out and cut skin off dead things and people and wore it.
Yeah.
So that's pretty fucking horrifying.
And there's always, there's been stories like that they still exist in West Virginia and this and that and all this stuff. So I just think that's just because it was one movie that changed everything. Like if any movie, like horror movies like that, that slasher type thing, that was the one that changed it all.
Yeah, like really before you had that, like it was really just like George Romero with like Night of the Living Dead. Like he didn't really have like horror as a genre. I know it existed, but it wasn't quite,
Well,
what
even
we think
around
of.
the time like Jason came out, there was that one movie that was called like Campground or something that had like the George Costanza, the dude from Seinfeld, whatever his name is, was in it, and that's what they copied Jason from, really, like the whole camp aspect of stuff. That came out like a week before the first Friday the 13th, so they kind of had a copy thing going on there, but nothing that Leatherface wasn't copied from nothing besides like Ed Gein and real stuff. I mean, and they went around. If you look at all the stuff they used like real chicken bones and all the weird stuff they put in there. Like there wasn't nothing like that back then. But that's just the first one. Not all these other ones. Like they got goofy, and all the remakes suck.
No,
Yeah, they never
valid
really
point.
they never really did do the Texas Chainsaw Massacre much justice. You know what I mean?
I mean,
After
even the
the
goofy one, which one was it, 2 or 3, where they went to the radio tower and he was like
with
scratching and shit.
yeah, Dennis Hopper, was that the one with Dennis Hopper in
Yeah,
like the mid '90s? They did a remake or they did a
but that
sequel.
that was, I mean, even the Leatherface one with the big soul or soul is low and all that,
Mm.
they were still goofy. They wasn't the first one. The first one was like a standalone to me. Like that was, there was nothing like that.
I agree. I would only give like for me, mine would be Freddy and Jason, only because they're iconic, like how iconic and how much it's like when you look at like basketball, like Michael Jordan wasn't the first basketball star, but he was the one who kind of changed the game, you know, and kind of
Okay.
elevated, you know. But I'm totally down with the Leatherface thing because I agree with Carl. Like before that, like you didn't have horror like the way we kind of look at how horror movies were without him, before him. So either, you know, that's just me, but whatever. S and A tier, I'm cool with either way.
What
I
about
know
you, James?
Jason, you got him in B though. Goddamn.
Jay,
Um,
this,
yeah, I'm thinking. The as far as moving something around,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where would you move anything?
you know, I would probably move some of them around, but if anything, because it was way back at the beginning, usually a lot of times the ones I'll move would be the first couple that we started with. Like once you place everybody else, you kind of have a better look at it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So and it's just me, and it's probably because I'm old. I might move the Scream down to B actually, and just my own personal opinion of how I feel about all of these.
Mm-hmm.
But that's about it.
Yeah, I agree that, but I also agree Michael Myers should be moved up to A.
Well,
Just me.
Uh-oh.
Jason
Attack.
came out
It's
before
attack.
Jason even. Like all that wouldn't be around if it wasn't for Michael Myers. Like period. Like Jason came after him. Scream came way after him. All of them were just a copy of him.
You got to give Scream credit though, because they kind of revitalized the horror genre. You got to
Yes.
remember back at the
mhm.
time,
Yeah,
horror
I
was
could care
definitely
less about
stagnant.
Michael Myers.
But Scream wasn't a true slasher to me. That's just the way I see Scream.
No,
That was
I agree. I agree, but I think in terms of a whole, the horror movie, because from the '80s, most people OD'd. I think like there's a reason Michael and Freddy, I mean Jason and Freddy, like a lot of those franchises kind of ended in the early '90s to mid early '90s, and Scream kind of came around at a time and breathed new life into it. And I agree with what you're saying, and I'm not saying Scream should even be like, sorry, Dana. Like, you know, I
It's
just,
Try to give
okay.
him
I'm
a
not.
chance, man. I'm
I'm
giving him
just
a chance
saying it
to speak that way. I
revitalized the
can.
genre. I think it did revitalize like interest
it
in the
did to an
genre.
extent because during that time frame there was a lot of other movies that tried to copy it as well. But
Right. Yeah, I know what you did last summer, and then
But they didn't
yeah,
work. They
that
didn't work.
I
yeah.
just never was a fan. Like I don't know. The first one was good, but after that,
Oh
it all,
yeah, with the different killers each. We've gone over the Scream thing. Yeah, like
yeah.
I just love the whole meta aspect of it. Like they're self-aware. And I enjoy that about movies. Like I
hmm
really enjoyed when they did that in All of Us Are Dead. When they recognized it's a fucking zombie. We have movies that like because in the world of
right.
The Walking Dead, zombies don't exist. So that's why
Yeah,
they never call them zombies. You always heard different nicknames for them and different
walkers.
things
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because they did
Lurkers.
not have like zombies did not exist in that world. So they didn't have the knowledge that like we have. But I loved how All of Us Are Dead was like we have that knowledge. We know what the fuck is that. You bitches, you see Train to Busan? None of y'all people seen Train to Busan? Like what's going on? Like it's fucking zombies, and I love when movies kind of do that, and I enjoyed that about Scream. Like there are certain rules and they brought up stuff that are tropes in horror movies, the final girl aspect, this whole rant at the end. And I loved how even throughout the series, those rules always came into play. Like it's almost like the legacy of Scream. And it's like there's not very many movies out there that could say that they kind of have a real legacy throughout all their movies, like a connection that really kind of connects them all. There have been reboots, there have been remakes, but Scream has kind of continued on. And yes, some of them have been shitty, and some of them, probably not worth a damn, but it's still kind of kept one storyline strong throughout their movies.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Can say I'm just not a fan of Ghostface.
So like that's I appreciate that aspect. But
I have to give an honorable mention shout out to the various 80s movies, because a lot of them it got almost comical at times, but
Oh,
there
well,
was
yeah,
like Slumber Party Massacre. Like I
yeah,
remember working at the video store and just
good
looking at
stuff.
so many Ghoulies, Critters, Phantasm. Like I could go down a list of just
Oh,
a ton
Phantasm
of
should be
fucking.
one of the best. I think that's one of the best horror franchises ever.
Oh man, yeah, like the 80s was like the golden age of like horror movies. So there's so many characters in different movies.
You know,
Gremlins, I know, like
I do. I
people
like
like,
Gremlins are
Gremlins.
scary as
Have
hell.
you
yeah,
guys spoken your piece on
Evil
where you
Dead.
think what we have on the screen right now?
Well, yeah,
I'm good. Overall, I'm pretty good with this
I
list.
think
Okay,
Jason and
so we
Michael
need to
should be
move. Go
moved
ahead and
up
put
just
Freddie
because
on
what
S.
they
Like I
are.
said, I'm good. Freddie on S. I haven't seen the Terrifier, but I'm willing to give it. And I'll even give y'all Leatherface. We can go ahead and put Leatherface on S if we put Freddie on S. Again, fucking Michael Myers. He needs to go way the fuck. Is there
Wait,
like a
what's
F
the hate?
tier?
What's the hate with Michael
Because
Myers?
of the fuck. I mean, his whole storyline to me is just stupid.
But he's the beginning of all the slashers, really. Besides
I
Okay,
mean,
Texas.
well,
that's
you
some
know what?
serious hate though.
Just because
You
it
got to
was the
give him the
start, don't
credit.
mean it was
No,
good.
the first two were great.
No,
Yeah, up until 3 when
no,
they
they were
went
horrible.
AWOL.
No, that's like one standalone movie to me.
It
That's
was
the first
horrible.
two.
It was horrible
Why do you hate it so much? Like, I
because it
don't
was
get it.
there was nothing about it to me that was captivating. Okay, so the dude's a little child. Sounded like he was well, he didn't get enough attention. Mommy gave the baby too much attention, so he freaked out, put a mask on.
No, you
Oh, the
don't.
mask caused him to go insane, and he goes after his family into nauseum.
How's that different than like what Jason did though, and like Friday the
I don't like
13th?
I like Jason a little bit more because his backstory is actually scary, or not scary, but it's depth. To me, there's more depth to Jason.
So
But
okay,
I
so
would put
Michael
Jason.
Myers was just a
First of all,
spoiled.
Jason is a
You're
C
just
for
not a
me.
true slasher fan. Whoever doesn't like Michael Myers, that's just
Jason is really like a sorry. Michael is a F. Jason, I is a C. I'll give him a B, but really he's like a C because, like I said, his backstory is the only thing that I really like about him, and the fact that he actually has a backstory that he's a spirit. Like, what the fuck even is Michael Myers?
he's
What
the
is he? He keeps
he's
getting
the
fucking cut.
man.
And they put in all that shit after the fact. We're talking about the first one, all that other bullshit lore to try to create him into something. No, that was not even the canon of the original. The canon of the original of Jason's story is actually good. What his mom did, why his mom did it, why he is bound to Camp Crystal Lake, and why he continues to roam, and why he goes after people who particularly do certain things there because he is a spirit. He's a highly vengeful spirit. Like, when you talk about like Ghostbusters and they had all like the levels of entities and shit like that, he's like that top tier motherfucker.
Yeah, but Jason would kill anybody. Like it wasn't like he was just he
No, he
didn't
wouldn't. No, he
discriminate.
wouldn't kill children.
Michael had a reason for what he did. You just had to
Jason wouldn't kill
understand what it
children. He
was.
killed people that came to Crystal Lake
Uh,
because the original.
did you
Look,
see Manhattan?
all right, we're not. No, see, again, that's bullshit. That doesn't. That's not really. That's them fucking up the whole canon. That's not what I'm talking about. That's not even to me canon. The canon of him is he is bound. His actual canon story is he is bound to Crystal Lake, and he wouldn't hurt children. Not in the original. He would not hurt children, from my understanding. Most of the time, he's only going after people who were like the
Who had sex? Just
because
kids who were having
do you know what
sex.
happened to him? Do you know the backstory?
Yeah, of course.
All right. So the people who were supposed to be watching him at Camp Crystal Lake, they were engaging in what teenagers do, and he drowned. So his mama went after him, and then
explain to me how he gets to life by getting shocked with some lightning. on Jason Lives? Explain that one.
Look, all
So
I'm
is he a
saying is
zombie
his
or is
back.
he
He
a
actually
villain? I
has.
mean, what is
Jason has a
you want to go
backstory.
with
Michael
Michael?
Myers has nothing really.
Yeah, he does have a
No,
backstory.
they gave his
There's a whole
backstory way
reason.
later. Like
No,
Jason's backstory was
that
established
was
at the
part of it.
beginning.
You don't
Michael
know what
Myers, they
he's
gave you some
doing
bullshit like what the third, fourth
till
one along the
later.
way.
Go, Carl. Go, Carl.
I can't hear Carl. He doesn't know what the hell
You
he's
just
talking
don't.
about.
I know exactly what I'm talking about.
No.
I actually watched the movies a lot.
Thank you,
I'm
Great
I'm
Dane. He is
surprised.
generic
I'm
as
shocked by
fuck.
the hatred of Michael Myers.
I
Carl.
know it's funny.
They
I'm
changed what he
shocked.
was every movie, exactly. That's why I like Jason better. His canon, his story was established from the beginning.
And you
Michael
can't
Myers,
tell
they
me that you
completely
don't want to
changed
see
it
Jamie
all the
Lee
way
Curtis
throughout,
die.
Carl.
No,
Whatever, man.
there
See?
was reasons for a lot of that stuff that you guys got to understand. There was different producers and stuff when it went through. That's why
Exactly.
it
That's
is
why I'm
what
saying
it
so Michael
is.
Myers was all kinds
But
of
I'm
fucking
saying
whacked out and not good. What are you talking about?
the first two, there
Jason's
was no
canon, the
reason for
original
him to do
Jason
that.
movies, even with his mom,
Besides
have
the
more
Sandman shit and
canon
all that.
and more backstory from the jump than anything Michael Myers ever had.
Can we agree Donald Pleasance was an
And that's a
absolute
big part of the
was
whole
an
movie.
absolute
too.
killer in that?
Fix
Like
your
that guy
mic,
was
Carl.
so
I
good.
can hear you. Goddamn, I can
That's
barely
why they'll
understand
never
what the fuck
make
you're
another
saying.
one good.
What did you say
That's
about
what I'm
Michael Myers
saying.
being a piece of shit?
I am personally, I'm still okay having Michael Myers on the B list just because his
Dana
story,
just fucking throwing it down.
No.
right? No, like,
No, give
well,
me put
it's
Freddie
like
on
this.
fucking so give me my Freddie and I'll shut the fuck up.
I'm terrified. I'm
Yeah, I don't
terrified.
care. Y'all can play with these other little stupid horror movies. Put Freddie on S and I'll be
Well, you know, when Freddy changes into things, he always looks like something. That's all I know.
look, he's horrifying and he kicked the shit out of all of them.
I'm horrified of Freddy Krueger. If I could erase him from the tier list, I would
Again,
have done so.
Freddy has canon, backstory. Somebody actually thought about what they were writing when they wrote the movie out. Michael Myers, nobody thought about what the fuck he was. They created it as they went along. The fuck? Get the hell out of here with that bullshit story. Fucking rigger piece of
God
shit.
damn it. Oh, god damn. I need a shot. Scarlet, god damn it. God, you're killing me over here.
Oh, y'all are killing me. Fucking, what? Again, he was like a fucking, what? Oh, Bobby didn't give me enough attention.
No,
Let me
he
go put
was the
mask
shape.
on. I want to go kill
There
my
was no
little
reason for
brother
what he
or
was
sister. I
doing
don't even
at
fucking
first.
remember. But now I want to go kill the whole family. Why?
He-
Oh, because later on they come up with some bullshit, Sam Haines bullshit, which was
That's
never
later.
established from the jump.
We don't know what they had in mind. I mean,
You're trying to
sometimes
say
it
that
takes
because it was
time for things to
Halloween,
evolve.
he got all invoked by Sam Haines. Why? Because he put the mask on?
No,
Why
it was
then?
a family curse. That's why he was killing
The family. Why was it the family curse? It was just him.
That's the whole family. Why do you think that Jamie at the end of 4 ended up having the mask and the knife? They was just
That
in
was
there.
later
Just
on,
never
so they
was
could try
done.
to make it actually into something. But why was it him? It didn't seem like anybody prior to him.
It was never explained. That was
Exactly, because they didn't have a fucking backstory. God damn it, Jason, Freddy, all of them backstories were canon and
Jason
established and thought
was a
through.
cheap
Michael
mockery
Myers
of
is
Michael
not thought
Myers.
through. It was a bullshit
Why do
story,
you think?
and it was
When,
like a generic.
if you want to go to the first Jason, he wasn't even in the movie.
Exactly.
Right.
Because his mother was
until the canoe scene
original.
at the end.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that
His
was
mother
never really
above
brought
him,
up
you piece
either.
of
That's why
shit.
the IP
Did I not
stuff
put
doesn't
Jason's
matter.
mom above him in my ranking, you piece of shit? So yeah, my shit's thought through, motherfucker.
To be fair, a lot of these chain sequel horror movies, they did go back and adapt the story. So it's very tough. Like even Freddy, like New Line
that's why I
Cinema,
just say the first
they had to
two.
beg for funding just to get the first movie started. To sit there and say they had everything planned out with Freddy, that's not true. You know, a lot of these movies,
Freddy's
it's not
story
true.
was pretty well established from the
They
beginning.
had his basis, but they didn't like. I don't know. I think a lot of these movies.
Okay. Let's have a man of reason give his opinion. James, where do you stand on all of this? Do you think that Leatherface should go up to the S tier and Freddy should go up to the S tier?
I personally don't. I guess if I had to make the choice, and this is just on my personal, being faves, because to me, we're starting to add in iconic, and we're mix and matching how different attributes, right? But as far as Michael Myers, I will say that to me, one of my favorite all-time scenes in movies, especially horror movies, is that ending scene of the first Halloween movie because I love the music. To me, the music is one of my favorite pieces of music. Just it's so simple, just because it's so simple. It's so simple and it's just eerie. And when the cop looked over the edge of the balcony and he was gone, to me that and the music started playing, just the wholeness of that, to me is one of my favorite little scenes because I guess the age I was when I watched it or whatever, you
Mhm.
know. So that'll always like have a place with me. But I still probably keep him in the B. And I stand with Freddy and Leatherface in the A as far as my own personal take.
I think Donald Pleasance, the guy who played the psychiatrist, detective, or whatever in Michael Myers movies, he's very underrated because he carried that franchise. Because
Yeah.
other than like Jamie Lee Curtis, like he was like, because he was the one he bridged the gap between the cops and Michael Myers, and he kind of carried that series up until like the mid '90s, I think, and then he passed away. I think the '95, I forget which Michael Myers movie, like in the
Well, Great
credits, that
Gold
he
makes a good
died.
point. Great Gold makes a good point. He says the third Halloween wasn't even about Michael Myers. Yes,
Right,
because
right,
it
right,
wasn't supposed to be about Michael Myers to begin with. It was
Yeah.
actually supposed to be an anthology. And every Halloween they wanted to come out with a new story just under the
but
Halloween
we
theme.
saw how bad that one went,
When
and
the
yeah,
third one came out and all the fans were like, what the fuck is this garbage? They
right,
brought back the Michael Myers story and Michael Myers himself.
right.
So it was supposed to be a standalone. Like,
I look at Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees as very, 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 very similar characters with different stories. You can't kill them, whether you kill them or not. At the end of the movie, they always come back. Freddy's kind of similar to that
yes,
in
The
a lot
difference
of
I
ways.
is though that Freddy and Jason to me have a better thought through explanation of what they are.
mhm.
Jason is, like I said, he is a malevolent spirit. I mean, they might even try to call him like a demon, but he's not a demon. And the way I read his story, he is a spirit, just like his mother. His mother, even her spirit, kind of controls his spirit. But they are bound in the original storylines, not this other bullshit that Hollywood does to try to extend the franchise.
I
What
don't
he
know.
is
I don't see it
he's a
that way.
malevolent spirit who is bound to Crystal Lake, and anyone who comes there who falls under the same as any other malevolent spirit, you got to think about it like that. When they come there, when they start, what do? They start having sex, they start smoking. He attacks because
How
when
many
he
times did they
died,
dig up Jason though? Like they digged him up from a grave, then he was under the water, an electric
because they were
current. Like,
trying to, well, they didn't change the spirit. They were trying. They did. You have to understand how to. He's basically almost like the Grudge or something like that, but an American
oh
version.
yeah, hey, you didn't put. I'm sorry to interrupt.
He's
You
kind of
didn't
like an
put
American version of that.
I
the
was
chick from
limited
the
to
ring.
my
The ring.
space.
Or The
I was
Ring, very
limited
much so. He's
limited
like an
Ah,
to my
American version of
space.
that. So if you think about those rules,
she deserves to be in here too. That ring
that's
chick
where I
freaked
put
me the
Jason
fuck
is in
out.
those kind of
That ring
Well,
chick.
categories.
Michael Myers was always supposed to be more of like the normal dude as well. So it's like some dude can just come and kill you while you're
That's what
babysitting.
I'm saying. So he really was just like a
That's
one-time
more of a
slasher, and you
thing.
kill him and he's gone. And to me, it's like not even
Uh,
wah, wah, wah. But something that's more
uh,
supernatural, like Freddy or Jason, I would put higher. Because you can't, like you just said, Carl. Technically, Michael Myers was supposed to be a standalone where you can kill him. He's supposed to be able to die. They extended that and added lore that wasn't even original to what he was supposed to be, just to try to extend a franchise.
and
Jason and
Donald
Freddy did not
Pleasance
have to
was
have that
all
in their
about.
originals in order to stand alone. Now, did they add more
That
lore
is
later
true.
on? Yes, but that wasn't because they needed to add the lore necessarily to continue the franchise. It built upon the lore in a way that made sense.
So him
Freddy,
turning
when you
into
learn
a
about his
convict
mom and
was
where he
great.
came from with his birth, it made sense with what he was.
Uh,
Jason,
like,
as you learn more about Jason, matter of fact, they didn't really add anything more to Jason. He pretty much was what he was in the first couple movies.
They added a lot to him. He was he a zombie? Was he a
Well,
spirit? Was he
but
a
I mean, that
werewolf?
what to me is not really adding on. That's the
They
stupid
didn't
shit.
do that
But that's
shit.
why I still, well, again, I don't like Jason or Michael Myers, but I put Jason above Michael Myers.
No. And plus, I always knew they ripped that whole story off of another movie. That was always why I was like, Jason is Jason.
Well, I mean, Jason makes sense. It's literally a ghost story, but just on a whole. It's a high. I mean, you're talking about like a
Yeah,
superpowered, malevolent spirit
but
who
what's more
died in a
scary?
tragedy.
Something
Who
that's pretty
then,
much fake and something that
he
you can take
died.
to
His
be
mother
real.
tried to quote unquote. She went crazy, quote unquote, try to avenge him. They killed. She ended up dying. So in the end, their spirits in that trauma, just like any Japanese horror, if you think about it in that same regard, that evil never, or that, that energy never dies. It always returns. And that's the same. I mean, Freddy is in a different kind of sense, but in a similar way. But he became a demon because he made a pact. And he is basically, you invoke him just by remembering him. He's not bound in the same way as a spirit.
Yeah, but Freddy as a character isn't scary to me. I don't know. That's just me.
No,
Freddy
makes
fucked me up as a kid because when I was a kid watching these horror movies, the fact that they can get in your dreams and like
Well,
he
yeah,
went
that
beyond
that's
aspect
just the
of it is
horrifying to
physical.
still,
me.
it's,
There
That's
you go. You got
Yeah.
horrifying.
great goal. Jason is a spirit of vengeance. There you go.
As a kid, I'd be like, holy shit. When I was watching that scene with Johnny Depp getting sucked into his bed, I was like, holy fuck. Goddamn.
well, that's the first one. That's why I only consider the first one even like a horror movie. The rest I think are
Right.
Look, you got to move Freddie. Look, we've got seven people in the chat who have also put Freddie on S. Don't listen to Carl. He doesn't know what the fuck
so
he's talking
I
about. He's
know
a piece
exactly
of
what you're
shit.
talking about.
No. Everybody else, look, Great Gold, me and Great Gold are just about on the same page. The chat is king. Carl doesn't. No.
Yeah, I'm part
I'm
of the
Team
chat.
Carl. Carl, we got this, brother.
Oh, are you? All right, well, here.
There you go.
And yeah, that's the way I like it.
There you go. And we'll move. We
I
will
can't.
move
I may
there.
not be able to touch the damn tier list, but I can touch the fucking StreamYards.
There you
Touch
go.
these nuts.
Yeah, we're gonna put Michael Myers on them nuts because that's what he's.
No, Michael Myers, I think is to me very like I Michael Myers and Jason very much mirror one another in my opinion. Yes, Michael Myers' story really got more so adapted in the later film because it was supposed to be a standalone and it was just like the whole thing, even with him, what's her name, Jamie Lee Curtis being his sister, was something that like was brought in like even after. So it's I see what you're saying, Scarlet, but to me, neither one of them is really. There's just other people on this list who definitely rise above them. And now I'm horrified with a Freddy Krueger. So
Oh
if
no,
we're
I would
going,
put both of them lower. I mean, we can take Michael Myers and Jason, move them down to a C, and I'd be fine with that.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I'm good with that. I was just saying I like Jason over Michael Myers, but they're both could go lower.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
Y'all are about to make me have to go hit the bottle over
You
this
can't
shit.
tell
I
me that
swear to God, man.
where
We
he's
just
stabbing
just let you know what? Let me have control.
I
You know, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Just move them down to C with Chucky.
It's
I think
okay
that's
when you're
fair.
wrong.
no, I
Scarlet.
think to me,
Take
I think
them, what
they're
the neighbor,
better than
stranger, neighbor,
Chucky.
danger people. Put them down on D because we're just gonna go ahead and pop them one. And then I'm good. Yeah, we'll be good with that. Carl, I'm not listening to you. I don't listen to you anyway. So
It's crazy.
It's
It's
okay
crazy.
when you're wrong now.
what?
Look, if you guys don't agree that Jason going to space is the most awesomest awesome of all,
Dude, that opening scene when I watched that movie.
Oh my god! Oh my
we
god!
got to see boobs. That was I think that
I
was
mean, I would just have to not hang out with you guys anymore.
When they put him in that thing and he imagines himself and he smashes a chick with a tree.
Oh my god! That whole fucking movie, I can't. Like, I just want to
Because
know.
put that shit. Move that shit down to C, man. Let's level this shit off a little bit better. This is some rigor shit. They don't deserve B. I don't care.
I think they're at least B tier.
Damn it.
Go, Dana.
Shut up, Chris.
No, I do, because they do. You cannot deny that, yes, Michael Myers did pave the way when it comes to like rethinking slashers. It definitely was something, it horrified a lot of people. And yeah, his story, Jason definitely had a better story because it was the core of it was
Chucky's
established
scarier
from.
than Michael Myers.
And when you look at like how his like Donald Pleasance played like his psychiatrist, and he was basically crazier than him throughout the whole movies.
Yeah, that guy was like unsung hero
was a
in
big
that series.
That whole
No, they
series.
juiced. No, that doctor juiced his ass up. Otherwise, you would have been kicked
And
the
I'm
shit out
sorry,
of him.
James is right. Like, you hear the Michael Myers music, you
Right.
know what
I know
the
you
fuck
strip
it
away
is.
all that glitz and glamour, and all you got is a piece of shit dude with a knife.
I mean, I don't know. Even Donald Pleasance in that movie as a killer condoms, he was great in that. Even and that movie was horrible.
Motherfucker had a one-track mind.
What does Jason have?
Well, did I not make myself clear? Jason can go and suck nuts too on C. Look, put Michael Myers on D, put Jason on C, and put the mom on B. How about them nuts? How about that, Carl?
These nuts?
No, I
Right,
think
Great Gold, tell them, look, tell them Great Gold, he's got nostalgic armor.
Nah.
They really weren't that good in retrospect. Agreed.
You're a dragon. What do I have to listen to you for?
Don't hate on our chat. No, see, Carl, you are Venom, you piece of shit.
Nope, I think this looks good. I think we're gonna keep it
All
just
right,
as it is.
So just for shits and giggles,
Yes.
I went into Microsoft Gemini AI thing. It's like a Chat GPT.
AI is going to be the destroyer of us all.
And I asked it, I said, some friends of mine are arguing over Jason versus Michael Myers. Who should win and why?
Mm.
The winner is
Drum roll. We need a drum roll.
Jason Voorhees should win over Michael Myers.
Bum, bum, bum. Da, 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 da. I was even thinking
The AI overlords have spoken.
I was
That's
like,
it. We bow to your knowledge.
We have
and-
always enjoyed AI. I always have appreciated our AI overlords. They actually usually understand me better than people.
AI simp.
You know what?
The robot
my
has
intros
spoken.
enjoy the AI music
But
well
let
as
me-
the images we used on D&D.
But let me clarify that the AI thought it meant as like you put them in the ring together, not which one you like the best.
Either way, I'm good with it. Now ask Freddie to the list and let's see what really happens. And ask him and I about that. Or
It said Jason would win because he's undead.
That's such a key. That's such a key fact to bring up.
Yeah, well,
You gotta throw Freddy in the mix there at that point, right? Didn't they have that? They had that Freddy versus Jason movie.
they did.
they
Freddie
did have
kicked
that.
Jason's ass,
Yeah.
which is why Freddie is S. Jason is C.
I don't know. I didn't see
Michael
Fred had
Myers.
Jason's head or anything.
Michael Myers is somewhere around an F. I only put him on D because he's always on these nuts, but you know he's a little
Michael Myers F for fucking awesome.
Exactly.
Yes, the AI overlords approve this message, and they have spoken. Now, say where would they rank them on a S to D tier list? S being awesome, D being a piece of shit. Where would they rank Michael Myers? I'm actually curious of where AI would rank it.
Are you gonna make me look that up? I can look that up.
Yeah. Well, Chris, knowing you're going to phrase it in a way to make Michael.
No, I'm gonna say
words.
I can say on an S to D tier. Where does Michael Myers and Jason, right? Voorhees.
S
Jason,
being the best, D being the worst.
rank. And I'll put S being the best and D being the worst. Let me just see what it says.
For AR Overlords is listening right now, they already know that Michael Myers is a D and
Look,
D.
I have to be honest. I'm going to say it right now. Google AI says in a power tier list, Jason Voorhees is typically ranked higher than Michael Myers,
Fucking
placing Jason in an S tier while Michael in an A tier. See,
I
you're
don't care about
saying
that
F.
part. That's fine because they aren't ranking it with those things necessarily. We were just talking
Jason
about
is often considered superior due to his greater physical strength, durability, and unique powers like teleportation, while Michael is seen as more intelligent and cunning. The ranking can vary based on the individual movie interpretations and the specific criteria used for the tier list, but the general consensus places Jason above Michael in raw power. There you go. Google. Thank you.
I've spoken along with AR Overlords and they have heard us and they.
So there you go, Scarlet. So you win. You
I
win.
win. That's right. Always.
You win. But not an F tier.
Oh,
Like, come on.
What, Carl? What were you saying about?
Let me have my girl come in here and talk to you about Michael Myers.
I don't give a shit. How
I'm
do you
just
want to bring up in here talking about that piece
you
of
way
shit?
more than me. But
Again, the
Oh,
doctor.
man.
Only reason Michael Myers had anything is the doctor steroided his ass up when he was psycho raping him in the fucking mental institution.
it's subjective. Exactly.
I don't know what the fuck you were watching.
Hey, you can't say that word on YouTube.
Raping.
I don't know what's wrong with this person who's talking.
I don't know what's wrong with you. You putting this retard.
This is what happens, and I'm probably gonna get hit for this, but fuck it.
I don't think.
Can't lump us in with that fucking Martian.
We're all in the same boat, fellas.
But our shenanigans are cheeky and fun.
Yeah, I mean, his shenanigans are cruel and tragic.
Which makes them not shenanigans at all, really. Evil shenanigans.
I swear to God, I'll pistol whip the next guy that says shenanigans.
Hey, Farva, what's the name of that restaurant you like with all the goofy shit on the walls and the mozzarella sticks? You mean shenanigans? Oh. You're talking about shenanigans, right?
Put those away.
Yeah,
I
Carl.
had to.
Yeah, Carl.
I
What's
had
the name of
to.
that goofy ass movie with all that goofy shit in it?
I had to. I couldn't help myself.
That movie is so
Lightning
fucking
bolt
funny.
and all that shit.
I couldn't help
Hey,
myself.
look, I put both of them down on a low tier. First of all, again, you don't want to put them anywhere on an A or an S is fucking disgraceful.
Nah,
Yes,
Michael Myers deserves his respect.
he doesn't.
Michael Myers
deserve
deserves
goddamn
a liter
thing.
of cola.
He's a
He
piece of shit.
deserves a liter of
Yeah, he
cola.
deserves a liter of cola.
All the leaders.
He's Farva.
But we can agree that Chucky sucks, so that's all good.
Well, I'm good with that too. I can kick his ass around as well.
I'm just very surprised that Scarlet is so anti-Michael Myers.
Cause it's nothing. I mean, there's no like substance for me.
Well, I understand you don't love the guy, but I mean, damn, I didn't know you hated him this
Well,
much.
'cause, no, honestly, it wouldn't have been so bad if Carl didn't invoke such reaction. It's part of his charm. He brings me and
Good job,
Carl
Carl.
have a certain charm that we bring out in each other. You just don't worry, it's fine. He still loves me.
Yeah.
See, look, me and Carl are tag team partners in the bottom screen right here. See,
I don't know.
get that, Carl.
I think we're getting outnumbered here, Scarlet, by these boys. I'm not like,
See, Great Gold's got my back. He knows what's up.
oh no.
It's about substance, man. I'm what is it? Quality over quantity. Yeah.
Not me.
And when you end up with all the quantity of things that you may not want, come back to me when I have all the quality. You might end up with a few extra things you might have to go see the doctor for.
Penicillin's always a good answer.
Well, you would know.
Double wrap, triple wrap, folks.
No,
This was
that about
fun.
quality. I don't know if there is enough.
This
Be
was
careful out there.
fun. This is definitely the best debate I think we've had. This is good, and I know there's a lot of killers that we missed. And like I said, we'd be up all night if I had to choose from all of them.
I would definitely throw the girl from The Ring. Like, she was freaky, man.
So we're
Like,
gonna
that
do
girl
a part
was
two.
freaky.
We're gonna do a part two, folks. So
I would have
any
to
other
tell
good? Should I promote something here, Carl? You piece of shit. All right, guys. So join the Discords and let Dana
Yes.
know what are some other top horror movies you guys would like us to sit here and hear me rant and argue about on our part 2 of our horror movie ranking that we will let you guys know possibly next week. Maybe.
Yes.
Stay
Yes.
tuned. But yes, definitely let us know in the Discord or in the comments after the stream. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you have not already, folks.
Oh, thank you. But I know we have a lot going on. Tomorrow night we will be over on James' channel, kind of right doing some Stranger Things. Talk about some Stranger Things, even though we always talk about strange things, but
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Did you guys
now
hear about that whole Millie Bobby Brown stuff with like that dude who
I
what
didn't
was
want it
that?
to ruin it for me. I did
All
not want.
right.
I love Stranger Things, and I did not want to read.
Do you
I'll
think she's
learn
just being a
about it.
crybaby?
I
Do
don't
you think
know
she's
because I don't know anything
yeah,
about it. I'm staying away from it
yeah.
until after.
Well, I know that guy's no angel, like supposedly, like him and his ex-wife. But even his ex-wife like stuck up for him, so I was like,
I want to just enjoy the finale.
yeah, fair.
So
I don't
no,
even
I'm
watch
not.
it, so yeah,
But I
Yeah, I've never
must
watched it.
say the TV show Pluribus. Am I saying that right, James?
Pluribus.
What is that streaming on? Does anybody know?
Oh,
Apple.
Apple TV, I believe.
Oh, gotcha.
Apple.
All right. Yeah.
It caught my attention, so we might have to talk about that. I'm not too sure yet. We will see. We'll
I
try
have a
to.
review of the first 2 episodes up if anybody wants
I
to check
know.
it
I
out.
can't watch it yet.
Ah,
I
I'll
don't want
check that
spoilers.
out. Yeah.
I will post that in James's Discord. Um, but yeah, it seems kind of interesting to say the least. So it might be something we might throw into the rotation. I'm not too sure. But yeah, we've been going for a minute now. We'll get ready to wrap it up. But
That's right,
any
folks. Be safe.
plugs? Did I miss anything?
Let's see what else we got going on. So after James tomorrow night, it's possible I will continue to venture out into the wastelands of Fallout 3, possibly Monday or Tuesday. You never know when. It might be a day stream, it might be a night stream, because I think I actually I don't. It's going to be a week. It's birthday week. I think my kid's out a little bit this week too. We got a holiday somewhere with Veterans Day Tuesday, and so definitely if you are in the Discords, just stay tuned because I know I'm going to be doing some of that, and then I want to continue Friday night going down with From some more. I think we're going to start really diving into what's to come. I think we've almost finished out as far as talking about where we've been, and now we're starting to talk about where the connections are and where we think we're going to go. So definitely I'm going to try to do a members only stream this Friday. So if you guys and gals have any particular movies or TV shows, little clips that you want to check out, and we can dive in and really look at them in great detail, as much as YouTube will allow for the Fever After Dark for all the members. We get a little bit spicy. Yeah, let me know. If not, I'm gonna go through what I have, and then you're subject to to me. So if you guys are always welcome to come on panel with us in the Fever After Dark if you're a member, and just hang out. And you never know, we usually get off topic. So again, the clips are there just for our amusement. After that, we hang out, talk about whatever you guys want to do. So yeah, I think did I promote? What else you got, James? Videos, lots of videos, right? I know you're always putting out videos.
Man, I'm getting behind, stuff come up, life, that kind of shit. But yeah, videos coming for
They're
sure.
coming, right?
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
James isn't as vanilla as you guys think. He's always coming with the videos.
See, play on words.
It's fun, right? From someone who is as ignorant as I am when it comes to spelling and grammar, do you know how to turn a phrase?
But yes, hello, Miss Kiwi. We miss you. We know you've been super, super busy with stuff. But thank
What's
you
up,
for
Miss
popping
Kiwi?
in.
And then Dana's always putting out lots of shorts. So yeah, definitely go check those out. You've been putting out a lot. You did one recently for Cabin in the Woods. I thought the Harbinger one.
I did. Yeah, it was funny. That's just like one of the best scenes out of the whole movie. My own speakerphone. It's so rude.
I love
so
that movie.
rude.
We got to put that on the next one. That's one we need to put on the next ranking list.
Yeah,
You had a couple. You had a couple. Well, you had a couple good All of Us Are Dead, like the action scenes, like the
Those, yeah,
library
those
and the
are good
hallway
ones.
scenes.
Had
Like
some
those are
I-
pretty
fun
good.
ones.
When I tell you, I was shocked to what a fan base that show has. When I tell you it is like one of the largest fan bases that and that they're still into it. Like they are still into it. So yes, I have to thank you to everybody who watches the shorts and checks them out. And they're just a lot easier than videos, but I'm gonna be doing some videos. I have lots of ideas. I just gotta get them out of my brain and actually do them. But I also know Mr. Darce'lph and James and company are going to continue the story of the boys. I know he's doing some gaming. He's trying to get into some of that stuff. So yeah, best way to find all of us, any of us, is to be in the Discords. So you don't miss anything. But thank you guys so much
Absolutely.
for hanging. It's a blast as always. We're gonna
Right?
start
Thank you,
calling this
guys.
like tier list drama. I don't know.
This was
Oh,
by
no.
far the most what's the word?
You entertain.
Bombastic. The most
Whoa, you
bombastic tier list
entertain.
we've done. Yeah.
Right? There was feelings tonight. Lots of feelings.
Look, me and Carl work it out in Fortnite. He'll shoot me. It's fine.
It's all good. You know the piece of shit is.
But yes, please
Exactly.
drop in the Discords any movies you'd like to see us add to. I'll throw in a channel at some
You got to
point.
throw Pearl in there, man. We missed Pearl, man. That chick deserves to be in there.
I haven't completed that series
Gladys
yet.
deserves
Yes.
to be in there.
I have
Scarlet
not
hasn't
completed
watched
that.
Pearl yet, so that's why I didn't include it.
Mm.
But
Well, maybe,
guess
maybe I'll have to show
sometime this
it.
week.
Yeah.
We'll get to it.
yes, but there's so much that we're going to be talking about. So thank you guys, and until next time, guys, stay safe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye,
Thanks for hanging on.
guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Through the wire winds, the shadows are calling. Frost in my breath as the night ignites. Ice in my veins, but my fire is burning. I ride the storm under silver lights. Witches brew, the night won't break us. Snow can't hide the path we take. Hear the howl, the storm can shake us, but we stand strong. We will not quake. Frozen skies and the moonlight's whisper. Magic flows through the winter air. Every step leaves a mark in a blizzard. Every spell sparks a brilliant flare. Witches brew, the night won't break us. Snow can't hide the path we take. Hear the howl, the storm can shake us, but we stand strong. We will not quake. Ice and ember, we'll remember. Cold forever, stand as one. We fall as never.